topics, whether conscious or cosmic. It's never nonsense, mega levels or microscopic. It's a Killah Priest project, AD control the rocket. Before we land the plane, many things we engage and explain. The unexplained, without mask. Welcome to the Killah Priest podcast. Killah Priest podcast. Yo. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Killah Priest podcast. I am your host, Killah Priest, the Iron Sheik, the Middle East. Almost there, so prepare, say peace. And controlling the rocket, you never stop it. On time, he's ready to unlock it. It's his birthday, none other than the A-Dizzle AD.
What's good? Welcome back. Feeling good. Sorry we're late today, you know what I'm saying? Normally we start at 5, but...
That's all good.
It's 5:49 now, you know what I'm saying? So welcome back.
It's all good, brother. It's your birthday today.
Yeah, man. It was a wild night last night, so I had to recoup.
Yeah, let's hear about it, brother.
Woo!
Let's hear about it.
I mean, long story short, just went out with some friends and had a good time. I don't normally drink, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be higher frequency, so I don't be drinking much, but, on a birthday, you gotta have a few shots. Had a few shots. Had a good time.
Gotta have a few shots, man. I was there. I'd had some shots. What did you shoot?
It was tequila.
Tequila.
I always go with tequila. I feel like it's a healthier choice.
Yeah.
And you get less likely of a hangover with tequila, depending on how much you drink, of course. But
from the cactus.
Yeah, I see all the shout outs on the chat room. Thank you very much. I appreciate y'all with the happy birthday shout outs. Thank you. Shout out to
the chat room.
Yeah.
Shout out to the chat room.
Damn, are you fucking kidding me?
That's that's beautiful right there.
Bro,
Lock it up, yo.
Who is that?
Cosmic churching up, yo, with the big 500, yo.
Are you kidding me?
Yo, Cosmic 777, yo. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Our release party. Yeah, exactly.
What do you do for a living, Cosmic?
That's what I'm talking about.
Man.
He turned it all the way up, and that's what we talk about. We talking about turning it all up. Yo, man. This is time.
We're going to have to upgrade now.
Yo, it's that time.
With donation like that, we're going to have to make things upgrade around here.
It's that time, man. It's the album release party. It's AD birthday. Mm-hmm. It's RIP to Big, right? I think he returned. And, this is the anniversary of... the same day I released Heavy Mental on your born day. Mm-hmm. So somebody said, keep going. Yeah, we're going to keep it going. That's Cosmic 77. Man. That's the guy who hit us with the big red. He turned it big red. Somebody matched that man. Mm-hmm. And we on and popping, man. Let me tell you. Yo, listen, the album is out. Lord, son. We're going to go through the whole album today. But today, we're going to start it. We're going to start his AD birthday. And we're going to start with a story or whatever. Yo, what is it like the moon or what is the cosmic, astrology of your birthday today? And this day in the whole, because Lord Sun just dropped and I'm hyped right now. I'm about to make some tea.
I got an app. So the ancient astrologers would always follow the moon first because the moon is what changed the most often. Every 2.5 days, the moon switches up, and it affects all of our emotions. You guys already know about that with the full moon and stuff. So you got to get yourself a moon app. I got a moon app on mine. I have an Android. I use only Androids and stuff like that. But if you have an iPhone, just look up for moon apps, and it'll always tell you where the moon's at. You'll know if it's a full moon, new moon, where it's at. Right now, it's in Aquarius. Mm-hmm. So with the moon in Aquarius, we're all getting a dose of Aquarius energy emotionally.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? And everyone's going to react to it differently, depending on what your natal chart is.
Right.
So, so with Moon in Aquarius, you're talking about depth. Priest Moon is in Aquarius. So, emotionally, Priest is feeling good today.
I'm feeling great.
You know what I mean?
Daz, yes, the album is on iTunes. You can go get it right now. Mm-hmm. It's available. There's no more pre-orders now. You don't have to pre-order now. You can just order it, the hard copy. Yeah. There's a secret treat in the hard copy. You know what I'm saying? When you get that cover, I'm gonna update the website. Yeah, as we're doing this and everything.
Yeah, but so, it's also on YouTube. If you haven't heard the album yet, it's on YouTube right now. It's a little bit delayed on Spotify.
Okay.
So you can't hear Lord Sun on Spotify yet. There's a little delay there. I believe it's on Apple Music, but it's for sure on YouTube. So if you haven't checked out the album that just dropped from Killah Priest called Lord Son, check it out on YouTube.
The album Rhythms.
Yeah, man. That's
Album Rhythms.
That's a powerful, powerful album. And I was
do it.
blessed to be participating in the mastering of that.
Definitely.
And I sat right here with the headphones and the monitors, making sure every mix was dope. So,
Right. Right.
really had to make that good.
You man, yo, the sound. What y'all thinking about the sound, man? The sound of it is immaculate, bro. That's all I'm saying. What y'all feel? Let me turn towards the chat room. I'm gonna turn this down. We got a rare sighting for someone that was supposed to be been here. Rare sighting of Rasul's also. hold on. Let me. A rare sighting from Rasul. He's going to be coming on in Zoom. He wants to participate in the celebration of AD's birthday and the album Lord Son. He's very happy, and he seems to be in Miami now. I have to ask him some questions when he get on here because I thought he was supposed to be in Philly. So we're going to ask him about those questions. Rasul will be calling in soon.
Miami.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, someone said absolutely cosmic. Oh, thank you. Hey, Lord Son was, oh man, thank you, Charles. Charles said it's a masterpiece. Well, thank you, Charles. The album was made at nighttime, so you can hear all those elements in it. You know, when you do something like an ingredients, so it was done at mostly nighttime, man, and it just came out of nowhere. And happy birthday, poetry guy, funny guy.
AD's nuts.
Yeah, exactly. Amazing album, Heavy Mental 1.1. Yeah, we came up with that at the end because the way that it sound, right? We came down, we sat down, we talked about it, but we're gonna get into that. We got time. We got a couple of hours to sit here and build with y'all in case we have something to do. AD, 'Cause I know it's your birthday and you might have some plans and stuff like that, and some other plans and things like that. We're grateful for you celebrating your birthday with us too.
Yeah, it's an honor for me, man. Like, I'm happy to be here, and it's perfect.
Yeah,
It's just because we do this Mondays and Wednesdays, so it just happened to work out perfectly that today was the perfect day for, it dropped right on my birthday on a Wednesday, so it's like, hell yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
How do
saying?
you feel about that lap around the sun? Another lap around the sun, bro.
Well, I mean, we could talk about that, but I can get deep with it. Now with the moon Aquarius, I'll just say, time is an illusion. You know what I mean?
Hey.
And so, it's
almost
just
like
a
a
way of
pimp
tracking, right? You're as young as you feel. I kind of, I still dress like a kid. You know what I mean? I haven't changed the way I dress, since high school. You know what I mean? So I still feel young as hell, and I love, doing music and everything, and life is good and everything. So I can't complain. But I don't feel the age necessarily yet because I'm trying to eat right, trying to take care of myself and stuff, and it is what it is. But yeah, life is good, man.
One thing we do is keep going up. Keep going up. Oh, man. All right, T-Heads. Somebody made you some brownies. I think you're going to share.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
AD going to share some of his brownies.
Man, this beautiful Pisces girl made brownies for me by surprise.
Yeah.
And I love brownies too, but I showed up and she had those there. I'm like, what? So I basically had a couple for breakfast.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
Normally I
okay.
wouldn't have brownies for breakfast, but
She put a little candle in it.
yeah, she didn't have. She had candles in the room, but she didn't have candles on the brownies.
You
But
blew
I don't
out
care.
the candles. You blew out the candles.
Yeah. I'm like, we don't gotta
Blew
do all
out her
that.
candles. Blew out her candles, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it was happy. I was dope. I love brownies. I had to make sure they weren't weed brownies first, though. You know what I mean? Like, if he's gonna get me high,
Yeah.
she warned me that they weren't. So
Dope
that's
sweater,
cool.
KP. Yo, thank you.
Yeah.
Cause shout out to who's that? War Cloud 20, or is that 2D? The glasses. Shout out to you, brother, and shout out to Kizza. Got to remember, y'all can play. He says, "Happy birthday to
Thank
you,
you,
AD."
Kizza.
That's all AD right there.
Much respect.
You know what I mean? That's all your birthday. Yeah. If you check out the y'all see the ancient hieroglyphs for the brothers for my Hebrew brothers, Moses was in Egypt, so he had garments like this. You know what I mean? Can't get upset. But these are the ancient artifacts. These are paintings. You never know who done them, and it's cool. I really like it. You know what I'm saying? For my Hotep brothers, here you go. You got some of the writings on there. Yeah, it's a little cool
Okay.
setting. I said, let me get on here today and wear something that's profound. And it's your birthday today, so we celebrating that.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Danny Salinas. Happy solar birthday, AD. Oh,
Thank
you
you,
can read
Danny.
that. You read those, brother. You read
Yeah,
those.
thank you,
Those are
Danny.
all for you. That's all for you.
I am 39.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
39.
39?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's good, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted to say 38 because I feel like last year didn't count. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah. Join up.
Everyone should just stay the birthday they were last year because of COVID.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We call it 2020 BC because it was before COVID.
Right. Exactly. Got a shout out from, oh, shit.
Yeah, dude. Lord's Son is amazing, man. There are some tracks that when I was mixing your vocals, I made it a point to make you sound godlike.
Man, that was
because those beats that you got,
right?
They sounded so huge.
Right. Here's
dope.
Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Yo, and that was part of putting it together. Here's the Ghetto God, C1s, and I think I saw Tori in there. Tori's in the building. Shout out to Tori.
Tori, tell me a story.
Yeah, I heard y'all build. Yeah, what's up?
Yo, what up, man? C1, what's good, brother?
It's C1s, yo. We live on the podcast.
No doubt.
They can hear you. C1s. Oh, shit. Damn. That was it.
What happened?
I guess you're going to hit me back. I don't know.
Bruh.
It's off the hook today. Tori's in the building. Yeah, I heard y'all build on that. Oh, come on, man. I can't be doing this all day. Oh, here we go. He's back. Hold on, Ghetto God. C1's the Ghetto God. What up, bro?
What up, Papa? What's the deal, man?
Chilling.
Everything's good?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's,
you guys got the podcast going on. Big up.
What's that? Yeah, man, yeah. It's, oh, hold up. To Bay Kid. Oh, his birthday, September 10th. That's the same day as my son. Word, that's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah, exactly. Same day as Luke, though.
Wanted to link with you, man. Perfect timing. That way I let everybody know that you'll definitely have the samples for today of the way the new shirts are coming out for the new album joint.
Yeah, Lord's Son. Oh, yeah, we got the Lord's Son shirts. Oh, you got them already?
Yeah. So we'll definitely have a picture for them later after the podcast. You can post them, you know what I'm saying? We'll come through with a little idea for that, no doubt.
Oh, man, everything's moving on point. I can't wait to see him, bro. I can't wait to see him, man. This is so great. Yo, today is AD's birthday.
Yeah.
AD, what up, man? AD in the building, no doubt. In that case, I should have came through with a little bottle or something for you, man. You know we got that coming.
I ain't trying to drink like that, but I appreciate you for that.
A beer?
I don't really drink beer.
A sake, a whiskey.
Okay, I could do some sake.
You know what I mean?
Some rice wine.
I could do some sake. Sake got me
I
rocky.
could do a wine or sake. Let me know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I like sake. Let's do the sake or tequila.
All right, no doubt.
He wants some tequila.
Tequila or sake. I don't fuck with beer.
Yeah, we got that too. Shit, that's gonna be for me. That's gonna be for me and you, Tequila Priest.
Yep,
That's the
Tequila
God drink.
Priest. Tequila Priest. That's the God drink right there,
That's
yo.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Lord's Son.
All
right.
Big up, man. Big up to another rotation in the world, though, Pop out for real spit. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
I definitely got to bring you something nice because you always hold it down, man. For everybody on the podcast that don't know, AD is not only a master, you know what I'm saying, at his craft that everybody notices, but he's also a chef.
Yeah.
I'm more of a food prepper than a chef. You know what I'm saying? I know how to prepare food, but I don't. You know, I'm not making a souffle. But I'll make some bomb ass spaghetti.
That's definitely what's up, man. Shit, no, things are in motion, man. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, I got some ideas for you, Priest.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I know that you have everybody, on lock right now. So let me, I'll let you get back to that.
Okay.
I got those. Let me know when you guys are done there. I'll come link up with you. You know what I'm saying? So that way everybody could see. You know what we got for the new shirts.
Okay.
You know the album's dropping today if I'm not mistaken. Correct?
It's out, brother. It's out. It's out. Yeah,
man.
yeah.
That's what's up.
Grab,
Yeah.
grab it up, yo.
I've been directed today. You know what I'm saying?
All
So definitely that market that way. You have a little something to show everybody. So you got the shirts and everything. You have everything up and running for tonight, man.
No doubt.
All
right.
I'm gonna get back. Get back in it. You know what I'm saying? Finish up what I'm doing. I'm gonna leave you guys to it. AD, I got you a bottle of sake, Papa.
Yeah.
No, I think he wants tequila, bro.
Hey, I'll take sake, tequila, or sativa.
Sake to me, bro.
Or
Gotta
sativa.
listen to me, baby. I gotta
we're
like
gonna
it.
tell him it's sake and just I'm gonna fill a sake bottle up, nigga, with tequila.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, sativa weed is good too.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, damn, that's what I should have bought you some KP. I was late on my KPOG today. All right, so, all right, brother.
Let's start what kind of tequila we need?
Fortaleza. Give him some good. Yeah.
That's what's up.
All right, brother.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. Peace, God.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah. He wants to get a guard. Yeah, it was good, yo. Everybody calling in, man. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I heard you and Tori, y'all talked about the, what was that? I was going through the astrology.
No, she was talking about that specific, constellation.
Oh, that.
But then I started talking
hard to say that word.
Yeah, I've been talking to Santana since that last broadcast that we did.
Right.
And Santana, his wife or his lady was talking about that, and they said they wanted to talk about it on the show. So we might have another show to where
Got to.
them and Santos come back on and they talk about that constellation. Because to be honest, I don't even know what they were talking about, so I'm not going to even.
When she asked that question, everything stopped.
Yeah.
The water stopped going. The cat stopped moving. Light just stopped moving. It was like the air sucked out of the room. And I forgot the name of that star, that constellation.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now.
The 14th star. Where is Gina?
It was called...
Where is Gina? Then Gina. Attend to the cedar. Make them believers. Yo, I'm hype right now. Yo, shout out to Jawaz up in the building. I wonder why the album is not on Spotify. Yeah. Why is that?
Wait, the name of the constellation was Aldebaran.
Aldebaran.
Yeah, it's actually not a constellation. It's a giant star. But I guess they'll talk about all that.
Yeah.
Because there's so much to know, and I don't know about that to speak on it yet.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that stopped everything right there.
So there was a mix-up with the artwork when we uploaded the album to the world for publishing, because there's some strict rules about the artwork to where they can't have anything but the title and the name of the artist on the artwork. Now, when you buy the CDs, you'll notice there's acronyms to talk about, that speak on what Lord Sun is, as an acronym. And the digital distribution channels did not want any acronyms on the artwork. They just wanted the title and the name of the artist. They don't want any other words. It's just their rules. So that kind of created complications and delays, and that's why it's not on Spotify yet.
Yeah, I was mad but hey, I was mad, man. I was pissed off. But hey, something good came out of it, right?
Yeah, at least they can hear it on YouTube.
And we got the alternate covers because one, the eyes, and then one with the eyes and the other, the stone eyes and the other eyes. That was a little whole thing. So now you get to get it. Those who get the CD get to see the original versions, but they still have that one on there, so it's all good.
Yeah.
So there you have it, man. It's alternate. It has 2 covers. You know what I'm saying? But it's a minor little thing right there. But us artists, sometimes we want every little thing.
Priest is a perfectionist.
Yeah. I just wanted everybody to have it the way it is, and they got it now. So I'm happy, yo. That's the reason why we broke that down. All right, so let's start our tea ceremony. And today is your birthday. I'll let you pick your choice of.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my cold brew.
And I'll have a cold brew shot with you.
Yeah.
Even though I just did the matcha right there, but I'm going to do the cold brew shot with you today.
You're the matcha man.
Yeah, I'm the matcha man. Anybody who got their tea out there, all my tea lovers, we're going to put the beat on for y'all. Lord Son, War Drums. The album is out. We're going to go through the album. We're going to play some songs and have a good time today. And guess what, Tori? Guess who popped up? Guess who's coming through the show tonight on Zoom? Get ready, y'all. It's going to be hilarious. It's going to be funny. Rasul pops up out of nowhere and said he wants to go on Zoom and he wants to party with us. Apparently, and I want y'all to go in. No shots on this on this podcast. Let off. He's ready. Maybe I gotta let off. Just let off. Because he's supposed to be in Philadelphia. But we're gonna save that because I know he's watching right now. We're gonna save that and we're gonna ask him where he's at right now. Dude, he came by. And that was Rasul on a last week. I mean, what was that? No, Monday, my bad. Yes, Tori's gonna kill it. She says she's mixing her ginger with lemon. Ginger and lemon, that's a really, really good mixture right there. Mix master, the always sunny though, that's right. Hey, let me pour it. I'm gonna do 2 shots. I gotta do some of my matcha. Just made that, yes, let me scribble that up. Oh, yeah. And then before I do the matcha, I wanna just... All right, so grab your water, H2O. If you're doing ginger and lemon, that's good. If you're doing...
Yeah.
If you're juicing, if you're doing, what's another one? Cinnamon, turmeric.
Get loose with the juice.
Yeah, I know a lot of y'all get their herbs on y'all teachers also. If y'all doing your cold brewed or your hot coffee or... Cold
brew because we so cool.
I like that Korean, man. That Korean espresso that I taste. It's off the meat wrap. I never... And you know, I like the Ethiopian coffee. Colombian too, but that Korean was another level, yo. I know Tori about to laugh because I'm about to do this shot of espresso. So if I go all around the place, it's gonna be on. All right, so it's your birthday, brother.
Yeah. Woo!
Or should we be saying it to you, or should you say it?
Oh, like the toast?
Yeah. It's up to you.
Yeah, no. Let's just toast to another year, rocking it again. It's Pisces season. You know, we leave in the age of Pisces, age of Aquarius, where the moon is in Aquarius, priest moon is in Aquarius, we rocking it. Life is good.
Oh, we in Aquarius right now. That's right, bro.
Yeah, with the moon.
Yes.
So we'll drink to that.
Toast to everybody. Here we go.
Thanks for all the shout outs out there. I see y'all.
Oh, that was cold brew. Mm-hmm. I feel like I remember.
Cold brew is so cool. Make you go crazy like Goku.
Hey, like that. Yeah. I like that. Mm-hmm. So yes, y'all. Man, that tastes good. Yo.
Yeah, man. Good. Coffee is a whole other addiction. Yeah. Oh man.
I did the cold brew shot.
That's my drug of choice nowadays. I'd be doing more coffee than weed nowadays.
No, oh man.
It's the adrenaline.
That's adrenaline, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
But I get more shit done.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Oh, it works opposite.
As far as administration, yeah. Uh-huh. So I think for like left brain work, which is like getting shit done and like numbers and like websites, video editing, music editing, coffee is definitely the drug of choice. Now, if I got to create, if I'm going to play keys, if I'm going to be ghostwriting, writing flows, then definitely go with the cannabis.
Indeed.
To stimulate the right brain.
Indeed.
So it's all strategic smoking.
Exactly.
Strategic cold brew. Thank you, Lottie.
Killah Priest, add me in. Somebody's up there named Killah Priest.
What?
Yeah. Salutation. Yeah, definitely. Somebody said we hear this.
We got 181 in the building right now.
Okay. All right, so we're going to start. Not Bancy said cocoa inside his coffee or her coffee. I don't know. Cocoa in their coffee.
Hell yeah.
That sounds kind of good.
It's like a mocha latte.
Could I do that with?
If they got milk in it, it's mocha latte.
Oh, could we
Or
do?
it's just a mocha. Cafe mocha.
All right.
Yeah.
Luke. Somebody says. Zadwi said tea and coffee. I just did tea and coffee. I did the tea and the coffee. But do you put your tea inside your coffee?
I don't know about that being a good combination.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's two different worlds, right?
And you got a different kind of tea, huh? Your tea is like herbal, right?
Yeah, this is matcha tea. I had to make that. You had to turn this one. So y'all saw me swirling it around. So this tea right here is a little bit different than regular tea. You have to put work in it. So when you taste it though, it's incredible. I'm already getting tea hot. Gina's in the building. Shout out to Gina. Shout out to Gina in the building. Oh man, shout out to Alan Caswell. He hit us with something. He says, what would the rocket be without the engineer? Salute A Diesel.
Peace, Alan. Thank you for that.
That's
Appreciate
right.
it, man.
That's right. You know what was dope? That song that Homeboy spit yesterday when he dropped our names in it.
Oh yeah.
Fire, yo.
Yeah, Santos re-uploaded that to his channel.
Oh, that's fire. Did you give Santos the video for Pagan?
I'll send it to him. He may have already seen it, but I'll send it to him just in case.
Yeah. We have to hit them off. All right, so here we go, y'all. We're going to get started. Well, who said War Cloud said he snorted protein powder?
Oh, I don't know if that's a good idea. What was it?
Want to get high.
Was it whey or casein?
High. Someone to get high. Gina is in the building singing Gina. She know what to do. AD, I got some good.
Collard greens. You know, I haven't had good collard greens before. I went to, over here in in the hood, like Compton, they've got some bomb soul food there. My friend took me there. And that's the only time I had collard greens. It was delicious. But,
Yeah?
Yeah, they had good meatloaf.
Man, I'm not a collard green. It take too long to cook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know how to make them, but, this is all good.
Yeah. You had what you had with your collard greens?
Shit, I had meatloaf, green beans, mashed potatoes, gravy, and they had a purple drink.
You supposed to say you had bean greens.
Bean greens? Okay.
Yeah, it's called bean greens,
Okay.
green collards, and bread corn.
Oh,
And you
okay.
put that together. That's soul food.
Okay.
So
It was bomb.
yeah, when you go now, don't say that when you go in. If you go to the restaurant, don't say what I just told you.
Okay.
I guess because they call me like, oh yeah, he never had no soul food.
My
before.
homegirl ordered for me.
Oh yeah.
She's like, you don't like this, and I was like, okay, cool. But I had no idea how bomb it actually was. I get it now. This is really good.
Yeah, they hook it up.
But yeah, they had like a grape drink that was like really good too.
Grape drink.
It was a grape drink.
It's Kool-Aid.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
This lady had this big thing full of like grape juice, grape drink something.
Did she have like the wings? Like did she have fat elbows? And
I don't remember all those details.
If she poured like that, was the sugar in it?
There was a line. There was a line for this place. A small hole in the wall place in Compton, and it was just amazing food.
Shout out to that, man. Beans, corn.
right there.
Shout out to bread corn.
Bread corn, huh?
Yeah, bread corn. I don't eat no damn greens or watermelons. Leave me alone.
I'm not familiar with that food enough, but it was delicious. So
Tori don't like watermelon. I have a problem with that one. I have a problem with that.
you don't like watermelon?
No, Tori does. She said
Oh.
she doesn't eat watermelon. She told me and Starks that before, and that's one thing I can't. Watermelon is so good, but
Yeah.
I have to agree with her on one point. I cannot drink tomato juice and live with myself. I used to could eat ketchup, but I can't drink the juice. I can't drink tomato juice. Just something about it looks weird. I mean, it just
Like V8?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't really like V8.
but I can eat ketchup.
Eat
no,
ketchup?
I can eat tomato sauce. I stopped eating ketchup. Ketchup is not my type of
Yeah,
thing.
spaghetti sauce is bomb.
We got fire all over the place to be, and we're gonna start. The mood is set. It's his birthday. We're gonna go through the album today, and whatever y'all request, we're going to play. You know what I'm saying? tell you the story behind it. Lord's Son is out right now. I'm feeling good. AD's feeling good. I mean, AD's feeling good. He's 39 years old, man. It's a beautiful age right there because you just transit. You're looking at 40 like.
Yeah. They say life begins at 40, so I'm about to start my life.
Danny Salinas, can we get a movie clip for AD Priest called The Fountain 206, The Tree Scene? Yes, we could. Oh, man.
What are we talking about?
Man.
What you talking about, Danny?
Nacho, man. Somebody said nachos.
Nachos? You know, I got those.
Yeah, this is one of my... Yeah, one day we're going to do something where we can sit down and we all can watch an entire movie. And I wanted to watch The Fountain in its entirety. Very good movie right there. Andromeda. Salam, beloved. Oh, man. Tori be dropping it.
Okay,
She
so
remind me of Hafiz.
we could probably play a minute and a half of this.
Okay.
I'm not even sure there'll be a copyright situation with this, but we'll see.
It's for your birthday. He wants to play it for you. For your birthday.
Okay.
Mojito in the house. Oh, Mojito putting this. Oh, you got to get a shot of that. That is so artsy. That's dope. Look at it. The cat is rubbing his head on a piano.
On the keys.
That's dope.
Yeah, he's got an itch or something.
Magnetic Garden, yeah, no
I
doubt.
feel like we've seen this.
Yeah, definitely. We always see this. We play this all the time. It's Magnetic Garden. I mean, it's the Adam and Eve story. What is he trying to say to you in this scene right here? Touching a tree with hair. I think this is subliminal to you, right, AD, for your birthday. Gina, we should have had Gina sing you happy birthday today.
Oh, man.
Gina could call in and sing you happy birthday. That'd be beautiful.
Now, what is that? Sap? Maple syrup? Oh, that's not maple
It's the
syrup.
cream of life. Oh! Collard greens. Somebody said watermelon. Watermelon, yeah. Watermelon is the place to be. Peace, John Torres. But what is he doing? What was he? Ooh.
He's restoring like Logan. Like Wolverine. Kind of looks like Wolverine. For the same actor?
Yeah. Oh, this is deep, yo. I like the whole scene, how it looks. Oh, the milk of life.
Is this some Lord of the Rings?
A whole bunch of subliminal message. I love this shit. His rib is his woman. His wife coming out of his rib.
Oh, here come the collard greens. See, poor digestion.
Wow.
That's what happens when you go. That's what happens when you go vegan, right there. All the oxalates.
Oh, you vegans. Oh.
You are what you eat. Boy, that's what I call one with nature, right there.
Make some noise. That was deep, yo. That was deep. For your birthday though, or that was like it's like a new beginning. I saw like trees and stuff like that. But that milk that came out of that tree, what was it? What was that?
I don't know what's going on.
It's called the fountain. Yeah, so it is called the fountain. The fountain of youth, bro. Yeah. Somebody said recycle program legit. Yeah, that's it. It's the podcast. I mean, I love the chat room. Y'all coming in. Someone said greed. That's deep. I caught like a rib, you know, because wasn't the first man, the female came out of his rib, and it's like nature or something like that.
Well,
that was a creepy.
We could talk about that because there's also the metaphysical interpretation of that to where you split an atom.
Ooh.
So when an atom is split, it's creating two. So I mean, it's the microcosm right there. So there's that interpretation to where, from the atom,
right?
You know, you're splitting an atom. You know what I mean? You make two.
Yeah.
And women represent two. So man is all the odd numbers. Adam is odd, and Eve is even. So all the even numbers, and you can go back to the Santos Bonacci podcast that we did.
What about add them? Add them.
Add.
So you add and even?
Add them.
Or odd and even.
You add them all up. Yeah.
Wow.
So Adam is all the odd numbers. Yeah, it's male, female. So all the odd numbers are Adam and all the evens are female. Just like 1 and 0. Technically 0 is feminine because it's the O, it's the orifice. And then the male is the 1.
Master Mix Rick. All right, no doubt. Yo, Tori, Master Mix Rick is up in the building. Yo, Tori up here too. All right, big up to all the work that was put in on Lord's Son. Thank you so much. Let the whole thing ride, beginning to end, every track.
Right.
It's a banger. Should we get started and let's just go through it? Yo, let's get ready and start and play the, should we do it right now? Yeah.
What you want to play?
It's your birthday. I mean, whatever you want, bro. First, we can go from the top.
We got 2 celebrations going on: the birthday and the Lord's Son album release.
Hey, y'all got it. Same thing going on. So every time we play a song, you can break down how you felt on your birthday. You know what I'm saying? Or interchanges. You know, I'm doing yeah. That's all right.
Thank you, Master Mix Rick.
Master Mix Rick in the building. Let's hit Malachi, number 1.
Malachi coming at you.
Exclusive. We can't do exclusive now because it's out, and I'm glad that everybody finally got it. AD birthday, yo, we celebrating. Both the album is finally out, and I can tell y'all. Most of the songs was done at nighttime and one time. Yeah, I'm not gonna front. Master Mix Rick was with me on one of those songs, but he fell asleep. I'll let him tell y'all about that. He fell asleep. Word. He came out and checked me out. It was on a Thanksgiving, I believe. Word. I think it was Santos made it. Those for the okay. Flesh on my flesh. All right, y'all. Let's go. Should we have Rasul in here?
Sure.
Okay, we're gonna get Sue and Gina on this. Okay, yeah. Hey.
Lord, son, war drums, sword swung. No matter how many die, more comes. Vagabonds, whoredom, the wrath of God is awesome. Those of you who speak with forked tongue, you chose the beast insecure ones. I rose to my feet from the poor slums, like a god of Greece made of porcelain. When I priest distributed the destinies, I made me the inspector of the cosmos. Heavenly, I proclaim again and again the great radiant bull. The deities protect me as I close my lids. My name should be God forbid. Rewrite the sarcophagus, and real gangsters light your cigars to this. Marvelous, know thyself. The cobra's help, like Aaron's staff, preparing my craft. Close to hell, the magician's tomb. My wrist is consumed. I've written your doom. Brazen serpent, raise the worship. Then the Hajj turns back to a rod. Switch the mic like trick cards. Ishtar, a moody Demuzi. I run over planets for big yards. We accompany you to your journey to the netherworld. Ice is water, 2 tons of fun. are the weather girls, just us. Dimensional, messages are subliminal. Shout out to Brother Jay, Black Watch, I just listened to them the other day. Take your time, my mother used to say. Lucid memories, there's a tunnel at the end of the light.
Woo! Fire, 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 fire. Easter egg. You know who, y'all know the weather girls? Easter egg, no doubt. Oh, man, John Wise, what up, bro? The weather girls, they had one of my favorite songs. Not Rain, It's Raining Men. They used to be called it was called the Weather Girls, and they turned it to 2 Tons of Fun. And that's why I said the 2 Tons of Fun are the Weather Girls. The Easter egg right there. And they had this song called I know Gina, if Gina was here. Just one. Just boom, ba-dum, boom, boom. I know. I already know. I got a text real quick. Yeah, Lord Son. Yo, man. Oh, man. Fire. Yeah, so if you check out 2 Tons of Fun, it's called Just One. Can't play it.
For a first track.
Yeah. Hey, you put that one. Yeah. We had trouble coming up with. Go ahead, you tell our story. We had trouble coming up with what's going to set off the album because a couple of.
We just worked on it. We just made sure that every track was in its right order.
Yeah.
So there's a flow happening in all the Priest albums. There's a flow happening. There's a reason why track 3 is track 3 and why track 5 is track 5. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It follows up.
Yeah.
It's called conceptualization. We do a conceptual type of setup.
Right.
To where there's some type of flow or story happening, you know?
I got to give it to AD because sometimes, you know, just like with RZA, when RZA's in the studio, he likes to put it together because he can get that kind of sound. I probably would have used something else, and you just yeah, and then it's like, nah, you got to go with what feels good. Sometimes your ear, is being a DJ, you read the crowd, so you'll feel that a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean, it's about going through every track that you have and like seeing where it takes you because there's an atmosphere with every single track.
Right.
So I try to make that atmosphere fit with where it's going, and then I'll compile an order, throw it in the Dropbox, send it to Priest, and then if he approves, he might move something around.
Yeah.
But the first 4 tracks are always the most important in every album. The first 4 tracks, you know what I mean? Thing is, with Priest, every track is a masterpiece. So it's a challenge to see what the first 4 should even be because every track is fire. You know what I'm saying? So that's the biggest problem or not challenge with Priest because every song is so hot.
Yeah, I played that one for Rick. Oh, thank you, brother.
Yeah.
And that was my initial. It's like when you coming up with a title, you go, okay, this is going to be the intro. But then when you do another song, you go, no, this more sounds like an intro song. You know how you do. All my artists out there, make sure if y'all want to, maybe one day, shout out to Priestess too. We got another poet on deck too. Her name is Priestess from Brooklyn. What? Yeah, dope poet. We got to set it up where we can hear her poetry. You know, Trinity guy. Exactly.
Dope poet.
Word, she a dope poet. And man, I tell you, Tori got one of the coldest poems I've ever heard. And I always say this until I try to get her to
Tori, tell me a story.
Yeah, yo.
Make it good and don't bore me.
Poem. Yep. Jody, we have 3. We have to do something with them, man. We have to do something, you know, to work out something and get some stuff done. I don't know. I just want people to hear them and their work. And I told even Ghost, I'm not gonna lie, I said, yo, Ghost, she got fire. Actually, well, matter of fact, I don't gotta say it. Rick heard her. And it's really dope. Rick was like, yo, she blown me away. I mean, mix master Rick. It's supposed to be mix master is master mix Rick, right? Well,
that's his name. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Rick heard it, and Rick can attest to that. Yeah, we got to get her one day to say it. But how can we get the lines open where they can say their poems?
Okay, so you want to make it so that they call in somehow, and like, if it's just audio, you could just have them. You can go live on your Instagram on your phone,
Right.
and then the audience on YouTube won't see them, but they can hear them.
Okay.
And then you would just put the phone to the mic. So
Okay.
that if you're just trying to get audio,
Okay. All right.
that's it.
All right, bet. All right, so we're going to go, before we do the number 2, we go to number 2 song. Let's call.
And if people want to see the video, they can just go to their Instagram and watch the live. You know what I'm saying?
But they can't see the person unless they do a Zoom.
Unless they go on their phone.
Is Zoom too much?
Zoom is when you have an actual guest, and then we email them the Zoom link. They come on, and it's a little bit more official. You know what I'm saying? But if we're having random people call in,
Right.
you might as well go on Instagram Live.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? And if people want to grab their phone out and watch IG Live while they're watching YouTube, they could do that.
Right.
Or they could just listen and then hear, because it's poetry, right?
Right.
It's
Yeah, I'm
just
listening.
audio,
Yeah.
If it's just that, you know.
Oh, yeah, poetry is in motion. Yeah, Priestess just hit me. Peace to her. Before we get to the second song, let me call someone. Let's see if he answered the phone, because we have to set him up with Zoom. This is going to be hilarious.
You talking about Rasul?
Yeah.
I emailed it to him.
Okay.
So he has the link.
All right. Well, I'm going to call him real quick, and then we go to second song.
Call him.
When you need someone to talk to,
You going to call Tyrone?
I've been lying.
Call him.
It's a good day to take.
Better call Rasul.
A Savage. Yeah. A Savage says happy birthday to you, bro.
Thank you, A Savage.
See if we can get him on the phone. I know he's watching. He not going to answer the phone. Now he going to answer because I said it. You hear that? Hold up. See what's going on here. You might think it's Tahuti. Come on, let me see.
Tahuti dropping bombs like Call of Duty.
Wireless carrier's voicemail system. Your call has been
Yeah, he watching. That mean he ain't picking up. All right, so you ain't pick up. We're gonna keep it moving. Aww. He's out in Miami. On the beach. I don't know. Yeah, let's keep it moving, yo. He's in the corner eating beans. Tori got to stop. Yo, let's get to the second song, man. Yo, Dave Flores is in the building. Yo, Dave, we was talking about you today, brother. And I know we got something at work. I'm not gonna spill that out, but we planning on doing something real good. And I was talking to, who was I talking to? A couple of people last night. My man from Portland. And then I asked around for some cartoonists and things like that. And not going to talk about it yet, but we're going to put out this energy too for us all on health and wealth. We've been putting out a lot of good energy. So I think that if we all together, we can put out a great energy of health and wealth, because we have to grow our health first, and then our wealth will start to increase, and you'll start to seeing that, start to feeling that. You know what I'm saying? And I think that could happen because the vibration that's in here, and the vibration, and no negative vibes. People get rid of that. You know what I'm saying? If you have negative vibes around you, you need to get rid of that. Have somebody in your life that's kind of holding you back, and you kind of toying with that. You know what I mean? Inside. Toy with the cobras. If you're toying, or you got somebody that's in your life that's not too good and in your corner, you need to just walk away. Sometimes it's hard, we know, but if you stick around, trust me. Oh, get that?
Yep.
If you stick around, you're gonna end up drowning. And you're going to lose in that game, because that's not your game. Your game is the empath, and it's nothing wrong with having feelings and loving and being one and enjoying. There's nothing wrong with that. You may think that maybe you're a little different. No, you're not. You are regular, and that's what you're supposed to do. That was
me.
Yeah. That's what you're supposed to do. And on this day, it's all about building. And I'll tell you what the acronym. We'll read the acronym on that one. Dag, I should do ASMR. Sometimes I gotta.
Yo, your mic sounds good, right?
Yeah. You here with Priest and What are some things I could say? Let me stop, yo. Not my game, priest. Okay, I feel you. Trouble Man, Trouble Man is back on. He's always upset and sad. Trouble Man, we hope you get where you feel. Hey, guess who's on the line? Lil Da Vinci's in the building. Shout out to Lil Da Vinci. 22 spitting flames, yo. Flames. We got a song together. We got 2 songs together. Yo, did you mix that song? And I sent you the one with me and Da Vinci. Not the first one. It was the second one.
Was it in the past 48 hours?
It was like 3 days ago, or whatever.
May
I know
not.
it's a lot of it's a lot of stuff.
May not have got to it yet,
Yeah, we're gonna get to it.
but I'm finna.
Finna, exactly, with some green corns, some green collards. All right, let's get to the second song, bro. We gotta set it off. And tell you about that one. Peace. Yeah, this cat won't answer his phone, man. Gina in the building. We should have Gina. Yo, let's get Gina to sing happy. Yeah,
We don't gotta do all
I already
that.
spilled it, bro. I supposed to have text that. Well, if Gina sing you happy birthday, bro, oh no, that's gonna be great.
Hey.
Maybe she would. We get her on Zoom, since you know who is fronting right now.
Mm-hmm.
Glad to hear the bud. You got weed? You got some weed?
Yeah, I've been smoking right now. This one is called Nepali Pink Sativa. Check out Nepali Pink. I buy at MedMen over here. I know it's expensive, but it's worth it. They got a little
You go to
computer.
MedMen?
MedMen. They got a computer. It shows the CBD content, shows the THC percentage, all of that.
You saw any Woogle in there?
Not at MedMen. They can carry it though if you talk to them.
It was in there before.
Oh, it
We had
was.
some Woogle. We had some Woogle.
Oh, we had
in there.
Woogu. Yeah, you had Woogu in there. I remember seeing that.
Yeah. You didn't see no more?
No, this was a little while ago, but
Okay.
but yeah, I like a good sativa.
Somebody
So-
said, let's go. All right.
Nepali Pink.
Somebody said, pass that. Let me see how it looks. Let me see.
Yeah, it's good shit.
Nepali
too, man.
pink. Nepali pink.
Yeah,
Oh, it's still sealed. Fancy.
yeah. It's one of those. It's part of the cap, really.
It's pure beauty on it.
Yeah, you can open it. See, it just peels off. Boom. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm a big
Hey,
sativa.
you're a smoker, but it's like when you go to MedMen, you might as well go to Whole Foods.
I go to Whole Foods.
Exactly.
They got the freshly
That's like-
squeezed orange juice.
Yeah.
You gotta get that Whole Foods
You got-
fresh squeezed orange juice. That shit is golden elixir fire.
You got to get it from the cats with the bags in the back.
Yeah.
That's the weed, you know what I'm saying? But y'all know, you know what you get when you get it.
Yeah,
right?
I look around. I'm looking at
Smells
sativas
strong.
only.
Smells
I have
good.
an indica in case I really need to like pass out at night or something, but I barely smoke the indica. But sativa, you can get some work done.
Yeah. Shout out
Very
to
functional.
Kai. Because he's going to come out as Tory's son. We got to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? He got some stuff. He's real smart with that, the weed stuff.
Yeah,
Good.
you gotta find the strain you like.
And you know a lot about seeds, don't you?
Yeah, I mean just from apothecary.
Yeah.
I learned from Brett.
That's the top.
Do you know what I mean?
That's the
I'm
top.
just learning from all these gurus, and then sharing what these gurus taught me. You know what I mean? Like with Santos or with Brett Bogue and stuff like that. Like I hear from these masters, and I just sharing what they got going on too.
There's an art to growing.
Yeah. Oh, growing
Tory's
itself.
good.
Yeah.
It's like growing flowers. It's not like you got to trick the plant.
Mm-hmm.
Plant, you know what I mean? Transplant.
Yeah. He does this thing called super cropping.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you take the plant and you kind of bruise it, like you almost break it a little bit, so that it has to heal a certain way, and it creates a super crop.
Oh.
It's crazy. So
that
he'll
does
go into
some-
all the plants and be like crack, 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 and it's some kind of technique. It's called super cropping. I'm not exactly sure what's happening botanically, but
some psilocybin in that.
I don't know about any of that.
I know.
That's with growing mushrooms. That's a whole other topic right there. But
Yeah, you want to step your game up. Grow some shrooms. Shrooms that's like a laboratory. Laboratory. They go up there. Yo, you know what shrooms be doing? They check out other flowers, and they nurse the entire what's the botanical, the garden, and they check out anything that infects the plants. The mushrooms come up in there, and they take all of that. They're like the doctors. They like laboratory. That's why I guess that's why they have them coats with them big hats, the little hats like this to the side. Let me stop. Yo, man, hit the super chat. Tell them we over here. Let's get in this song too. What's this? We got this. Oh, King Anno. All right, wartime.
And above all, respect her. May God bless you.
House of the noble lords, shout from the vocal cord. Ashurbanipal, Abraham came from Ur. Mathematician, magician, White Temple, number 4. Lizard on walls, wizard of gore. Blood splatter, paragraph, my arrow stab. I'm lifting my sword, lyrical war. Digital Moors, fighting criminal laws. A Viking in the mythical lore. I'm God, I eat fathers and drink thunderstorms. 12 hands full of planets, sun and moon under my arms. Discovered in Psalms, covered in bronze. Nightmares of insane horrors. Deranged actions that follows. Confession booth window with the father. What is it, my child? Forbidden reptile. Came down, planted X-style in the vest of clouds that swept around when I moved. Glorious wedding gown, but I wore a crown made of owls around my head like a towel. Sat in my throne like a pharaoh. One leg stretched, tapping my lip with my index. My middle finger rests on my chin. Next to my ring and my pinky is inky again. Ink from my pen spells priesty. The samurai saints, overlords as an MC. Beastly, ungodly demons of the dead. Isis, disciple of the devil. Dark dreams in my head. Tortured of the damned. The slaughter of the lamb. Recorded on cam. The crosses in the ram. Molech, Moldek, Joseph, Kolchak, Gobek, Klee, Tepi, Heavy, Mental, libraries, temples, pistols, preachers panicking, pandemic, prayers unanswered, child planning, parenthood perishing. That's when I come. Bison, my son, sacrifice them. 5 nuns, Sargon, star sun. God come to Garden of Eden. Strange and deadly occurrence. Paranormal activity. Awake while sleeping. Wassalakum safekeeping. Coming of the kingdom of the Canaanites.
May God bless you.
Buddha meditates till it's raining rice. Then he opens his eyes, then he trains to fight. Bible, we all know the acronym. Noah and his 3 sons were Africans. They say pre-subscribe, hit the link, but I'm somewhere high trying to put the nose back on the Sphinx. They say priest, why didn't you leave a comment? But I came from the universe, so I already left the comments.
It's a movie, yo. No, it's not.
Jody got a
Corrado
question.
Vendradini, what do you want, Sandrigo? Your life. Although it's not worth much since you sold it to Zeno. Defend yourself. No one will harm you if I lose.
Oh,
Yo,
man.
the fact that you maintain using such classic samples
Thank you.
is also what keeps it so Wu-Tang. Do you know
But
what I
this
mean?
I didn't learn until it was too
Like that's an element of Wu-Tang are those samples, and you picked them out precisely.
Thanks, bro. I learned all of that
Perfect.
watching Riz. When we was in the mastering, I think we was mastering Liquid Swords because I was the only one probably with RZA during the mastering and stuff like that. And I would go with him to Tim, what was his name? Anyway, they were all cool, and me and RZA we would hang out all the time after the mixing. He had to do Raekwon's, and so I was there for a lot. So I was like, whoa, Dad, you could just do. He said, yo, Priest is easy. You just throw whatever you want on it. And you know, in my mind, I'm like, oh man. So I saw him do it because he was late on Liquid Swords so he had to do the sketch right then and there. You probably already know this type of stuff for me it was learning so that's what I learned. I said, oh, you could do it at any time.
Yeah.
And you just do what you feel.
But that's what makes you growing as an artist is that you're also becoming a producer. Yeah. Because what a lot of people don't even realize is that you made some beats yourself. You produced your own tracks in Rocket to Nebula. I didn't say which ones, but you kind of already.
I know Sauce did.
Yeah, I didn't say which ones, but
Right,
you
right.
produced tracks
I did.
yourself from your house
Yeah.
on your computer. You know what I'm saying?
Shh, that's supposed to be
Computer.
there. No.
I didn't say which ones though.
I know Sauce is like he did that. He came over and he did it. So I know Sauce
Yeah,
did that.
I didn't say which tracks would, but
No,
the
that's
fact
good.
that you know how to make beats
Yeah,
and make your own tracks
yeah,
makes you pump out songs faster. Because you had said on another podcast is that you were moving so fast, you had to start creating your own beats
yeah,
because your producers couldn't keep up,
Yeah.
or your beat makers rather.
yeah. Well, I was sitting up there and yeah, it hit me. And shout out to Z, my son. So Z showed me how to record because I'm sitting here with all this equipment, but I was always waiting for an engineer to come over. I couldn't get you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You was doing your thing, and I barely can get Federico seasick. You know, he would come through sometimes, but I had my man Darren, and Darren would record me, and then Z learned it. He learned.
Yeah,
Real
'cause
quick.
Your son's an engineer.
Yeah. So he learned real quick, and so I started. So he started recording me 1st, and then you know he's doing music too, so he had to do his thing. So I didn't want to get in his way at the same time. You know how it is, your father-son thing. So it's like I didn't want to get in his way. So he kind of like, yo, let me show you how to do this. That way I don't have to do your
Yeah.
thing, and I can do my thing.
And so now you're a little more hands-on,
Yeah,
which is good because that speeds up the whole process.
yeah.
It's
So
awesome.
I can record now. I told Ghost, I said, yo, I can record you. I told Jizza, yo, listen, I know how to record now,
yeah.
bro.
If an artist is able to record themselves,
Learn it.
you know what I mean? Because you're not under the stranglehold of a label
Yeah.
giving you a certain amount of studio time, and then you have like a deadline, and it's like you're your own record label, your own
indeed.
artist, your own producer, and in some cases your own engineer because you're tracking yourself.
Man, true indeed, bro. And I recording with you, I was always ignoring all of that, but I see what you do. You work real fast. I can't get to that speed, but I know long as you know the basic and stuff. And I knew one thing because I call Fourth Disciple. I use my resources. I was Fourth Disciple. I'll be like, yo, what kind of mic should I get? The best mic. I want the best mic. You know, for any
It doesn't
MC.
even always have to be the best.
See,
when
now
you're
something
shopping for
else.
mics, you need to know two things: dynamic or condenser.
Ladies in the building. Shout out to Lady, man. What I should have had the cup that she had gave me.
Lady Bilquist.
Shout out to Lady in the building.
Good looking.
Congratulations, Lord's son. Yeah, no doubt. Happy birthday, AD.
Thank you. Peace.
And 6. Oh man, inside you.
What happened?
$6. She gave $6. That's love. That's love right there. So like we were saying, what we saying before?
We were talking about the difference of microphones. And I
Yeah,
just said, you got to know if you're getting a dynamic, which these are dynamic because they're podcasts,
Right.
or if you're getting a condenser mic, which is like what you would record on if you're going to record an album in a sound booth, though.
Right. Shout out to Timbo. Timbo don't
Yeah.
need it. No matter what mic Timbo have, Timbo King. So me and Timbo go way back, yo. Like Brooklyn, like way back. Like I knew Timbo probably before everybody except Jizza. No, before Jizza. Man, we was in school around the same time. Well, Jizza introduced me to somebody I already knew one time. And Timbo always had a big, strong voice. Strong voice. He don't need no mic. He just any mic he get, it could be a little what's the name.
Yeah.
It was like, yo, one time we was doing breathing techniques. That's the great KRS-One.
Yeah, and that's the thing about a lot of these new engineers is they think they have to go get the nicest mic, and they start buying all this expensive stuff.
Right.
And it comes with all these plugins that are meant to destroy it.
Right.
You know, you've got distortion, modulation, compression, like all of these kind of just tear it up. You almost might as well just get a regular mic. So like, you know what I mean? It's all about the mix. It's all going in at 44 kilohertz. And in many
write
ways,
that down,
especially if you're making
44
hip,
kilohertz.
yeah, you're not recording Christina Aguilera. You know what I mean? If you're making hip hop,
Right.
keep it a little grimy. It's okay to use a dynamic mic even.
Right.
Make it sound like you're on stage.
You mean I can record on a mic like this?
You can record on a mic. Yo, Wu-Tang Forever, Who Rhyme Better with Logic. Use a dynamic mic.
What makes it dynamic?
It makes it sound like you're on stage with an actual microphone, like you're grabbing a mic on stage. So you're getting a little bit more, we'll say warmth, but you're getting a little bit of pop also because you can hear, it sounds like you're on like a microphone.
Playing your game, baby.
Like a handheld mic. So it adds an element.
For you and me.
Now, if we add that to a beat, it sounds like it'll sound like you're on stage.
Oh, yeah?
Because it sounds like you're holding a handheld.
Wow.
So a dynamic mic can kind of simulate a handheld mic.
Yeah.
But if you're going to do an album like, with singing, you got like a female doing a chorus, you want a condenser mic. In a sound booth.
What kind of mic I need for Gina? Like if I want to get her to do a song?
You would have her, because she's a singer and you're getting female vocals, you would want a condenser mic.
Well, I got a condenser.
With at least a shield to block the sound in.
Yeah.
And then you would set the mic to only record one side.
Right.
Because you know how this one's direct, and then
Yeah.
So you would have it only record one side. If you have it recording everywhere, you're gonna have to be in a quiet sound booth. You know what I'm saying?
That's like 3 cc's, 4 cc's.
I don't know that.
That's in the hospital.
Oh yeah.
It's like when you go into the mic. When you go into the mic, you got to know those. See, Darren had hooked up my mic, and that was dope.
Yeah.
That's it. Let's go to number 4.
Number 4. Here we go.
Or is it number 3?
Oh, we're on 3 right now.
Too late.
I, the black ruler that comes forth from Dietary. I and I, the almighty ruler. Eyes fiery, and darkness is not a color. For I was in darkness and I created light. Incubated in night, meditated in sight. And you ask why I wear all white. Alright, I'm a Neteru, also referred to as an Elohim by the Hebrews. And Vishnu to the Hindus. I'm from the temples in Eridu. Call me Apsu. I'm Tiamat, the obelisk, shadows 3 o'clock. Walk with us to see Enoch. The mystery key unlocks. The coffin text he speaks, we watch.
People of Thebes, ask pity of the gods. Pharaoh is
I
dead.
should have played the video.
Not quite. Open this tune. All praise to Amun.
Yeah, let's play the video, bro.
What am I doing? I forgot.
Yeah. We can't do this. Not with Dave in the building. We got to do the whole. Got to play the video.
Finna take it from the top.
Now we started this a long time ago. Can I tell them this story, Dave? Huh? Just a little.
But this
So
I
we
didn't
started this
learn.
a while ago. This was done a while back. Even when we was doing Third Eye, we was in the middle of Third Eye in Technicolor, and so me and Dave was talking about this right here a long time, and he gets it right off top, and he's like, "Yo, Priest, could I put some, whatever he did?" And I said, "Yo, you just do what you feel, bro." And that's the you can see the track list.
No, this is for me. I'm trying to see. Who did the mix on this again? Seasick, right?
Seasick, yeah.
Yo, I want to make it known that this mix was dope.
Yeah. Shout out to Seasick, man. I want to choke him sometime, yo.
Yeah.
Instead of like that.
But he mixed the audio in this, and I really liked his mix.
Yeah.
So I wanted to shout him out for sure, because I like the way he made your not quite come out more stereo. That's what I would have done too, for sure. It was nice.
Yo, Seasick did most of all my mixes, you know what I'm saying, before. It's between you and him. And, did Psychic World, and then I'll come here, and then you add a little touch to it. But yeah, he mixed this one. He mixed a couple more here. But your majority, you did a more. All right, let's go into it. So Dave Flores did this video, and his work is, man, he's a genius, yo. And so when we was talking about it, he just took it. We went back and forth a couple of times because he don't really need too much. He just goes in, and so a lot of that is what he's seen. And now you're seeing what the vision is what we both seen. And here we go.
But this I didn't learn until it was too late.
Yeah.
I, the black ruler that comes forth from Dietary. I and I, the almighty ruler. Eyes fiery, and darkness is not a color. For I was in darkness and I created light. Incubated in night, meditated in sight.
Now, who that's
and you
from?
ask why I wear all white. Alright.
I always wonder because he resembles RZA and Jizza a little bit. Like what made him get that idea? We got to get him on here. You know what I'm saying? Or is that somebody you know? Word, I was thinking about that. Shout out to Lil Da Vinci.
I'm a Neteru, also referred to as an Elohim by the Hebrews, and Vishnu to the Hindus. I'm from the temples in Eridu. Call me Apsu. I'm Tiamat. The obelisk shadows 3 o'clock. Walk with us to see Enoch. The mystery key unlocks. The coffin text he speaks, we watch.
People of Thebes, ask pity of the gods. Pharaoh is dead.
Not quite. Open his tomb.
Nice.
All praise to our moon and the sun, which is Ra. Later combined, Amun Ra. Sun, moon, and star. Your Moses knows us. Before we toyed with the cobras, we showed them our culture. The same goes for Joseph. I show you them as pharaohs with different names in their sculptures. Olmecs, Hotep, Iomenes.
Yeah, Easter eggs in there. You know, that's why I told the cast that Moses was in Egypt. He grew up in Egypt, so and his name is Egyptian. You know, Moses is an Egyptian name. So, and that's what the Greeks call him that, but that was his name. What was his real name? Masha, Musa. People in Musa and if Rasul had been Arabic, it's Musa. Hebrew is Masha. Mose, but different ways in there. So that was it. So he learned a lot of stuff in Egypt. He was up in there. So that's the truth. Him and Joseph. You remember Joseph was a first pharaoh. Wouldn't be too much Easter egg in it, but
Yo, this video would be good for like a reaction video. Like,
yeah.
if someone's a YouTuber out there,
Yeah.
if you got your own YouTube channel, you should do a reaction video to Pagan. Do you know what I mean? As a form of content.
Yeah.
And then we can also feature that on one of the lives.
Nice.
So that'll promote your YouTube channel if that's what you do.
Yeah,
Because you see those reaction videos sometimes. If you Google Killah Priest reaction, there's a whole thing of people reacting to your music.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You gotta get in there. I see Jizz a genius.
Yeah, but you in here too, like
Yeah, Killah Priest information.
people react to Killah Priest. You know what I'm saying? So they're reacting to some of your videos. Look, this guy reacts to your Saffron video.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, that'd be dope. That'd be dope to watch.
Yeah, we could watch any of these if you want. And some people are talking about the music. Here's one for Rocket to Nebula.
Let's see that. Rocket to Nebula.
Here's one for the Bob
Rocket
Ross.
don't stop it. Then the rocket don't stop.
Wasn't sure on.
All right, we're gonna see what they say.
This dude is on his own level, like.
Yeah, everyone's on their own level, but they all have that similarities to that like stratospheric MC
I want to get to that.
type
like,
shit.
how do you get to that level? Like, how do you?
So that's cool. So you guys can check that out. There's just reactions to Killah
joking.
Priest
I wouldn't
music.
say that.
If you haven't seen it before, it's pretty interesting how many people have reaction videos.
Play my old Luke. Y'all coming through today.
That's good
Shout out to
content.
Luke Zars.
Oh yeah. So shout out to Abdul Mu if we missed it already.
No, he said keep breaking up the rhymes with knowledge. Breaking the rhyme. Oh, I messed all the way up. Let's see, keep breaking up the rhyme with knowledge. Does he mean breaking up the song? Or is he telling me to put knowledge in songs?
He says keep what you're doing with dropping knowledge in your rhymes, basically.
Oh man, my bag. I wouldn't start breaking down the video. I thought he meant like break down the video and each little part. Priest, going too quick. I always got to slow down. All right, let's go to gold. Let's go back to the video. Hold on, the guy, brother in the gold. In the goldsy. Yeah, we didn't break. He says, play my M8. Trying to make a name for himself. Play my M8. Trying to make a name for himself. Nathan.
Oh, his mate. Like, hello, mate.
Man, I'm old, bro. I'm old. I didn't catch on. Play my mate.
Nathan Seeks song "Whiskey Drunk" or "Old Blood."
He's from Australia, so we got to do that. We'll come back to the video.
Yeah. That's a song promo. I'll just have it set up.
Okay.
Wish
Rasul, where are you, G? I know you watching this.
Yo, you can make that into a song.
Huh?
Rasul, where are you, G? Dun, 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 dun.
Yo, play. See, that's what we wanting to do. Just like how St. Peter did on host. See, that was St. Peter, y'all, that played that on host. And that's what I'll be wanting you to play, like dark stuff like this. Dun, gung, 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 gung.
Now, what is that? Dungung? Is that on the piano?
Yeah, he played that on the piano because I asked him. You're breaking up the monotony of the hip hop with knowledge. Thank you, Tori. Dope. That's coming. That's. I feel good when it comes from a dope poet.
Ooh,
and
a
a
dope
smart
poet, and they didn't know it.
Yeah. Every time I say something, it sounds like I'm rhyming.
I mean, you are a rapper.
Yeah.
You,
so when I say things,
yeah.
it sounds like I'm spitting. But
you notice that rappers
Yeah.
have a certain way of talking.
Yeah.
And some of them will even enunciate. Like if you talk to Eminem in an interview,
Yeah.
he's very clear with his words. Like everything he's saying is coming out perfectly, totally with wide words, and you know what I mean, because their normal speech sounds like they're rapping in the first place.
Yeah.
Everything is proper when dynamic. You know what I mean? Like they're enunciating basically. A lot of enunciation. It's like, yo, you a rapper. The way you speak, I can tell you a rapper, huh? Yeah. And if they have long hair, then I'm like, you're a guitar player. Like, yeah. How'd you know?
Yeah.
You got fucking long hair, bro. You must be a guitar player.
Grow weed.
I always spot them, yeah. Or they'll correct me and be like, actually bass, you know. Like, hey, that's a guitar, so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what was we doing?
Oh, shit.
See, with you,
Floyd.
we go with the dark chords.
Who are in the darkness? This would be this would be
So we got several
too
chords
much
to
of
choose
a
from.
haunted
We could
mansion
do something that's like. Like. All right.
Oh nah, it's like he just found his love. Meet Billy.
Yeah. All right. You know what I'm saying?
We heard no. Oh, it's like Phantom of the Opera.
Phantom of the Opera is.
You ever saw The Curse of Emily Rose?
The Curse of Emily Rose.
You remember when she played the piano? See that type of haunted. It was almost like she was dead. Well, there's a scene where in Curse of Emily Rose where she was playing the piano.
So you want it darker?
Possessed. She was possessed. It was like, yeah. Oh shit! Yeah, this dude.
Yeah, we can do that. But the thing with piano is,
Yeah, we gotta sit down
gotta
with it
switch-
because
switch
that
it
was dark, but it was like
yeah,
like
there's
telling the story by itself. No, okay. What about one
we gotta switch
one chord
them.
at a time, like real slow, like play something like go.
It's too low.
Oh shit. Dr. Dre. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's
That's
more
like
of
a band. That's crazy. That's like themes and greatness and coming. I need something real slow
So,
and go.
there is one thing I
go,
made
go,
once that
go,
was like,
go.
all right. know what I'm saying? That would be something that could be scary if you wanted to be.
It's,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Those are just chord progressions. You know what I mean? We could switch it up. You can use a like a organ.
It's like a haunted house.
Yeah. So that's a different kind of dark.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or
yeah.
for you, really, there really doesn't need to be much going on with the keys.
Play something. I wish Tori could do a poem or something that you play, or Jody. Jody's a dope poet too.
A dope poet.
Yeah.
So if someone's doing poetry, obviously we're gonna be really more
All
modest
about love.
with the keys. In fact, poetry is sometimes jazzy. You know what I'm saying? I went to the store the other day.
You can play anything.
You know what I'm saying?
What type of poetry lounge you been going to? That's the poetry you be listening to?
I don't know.
That's almost like, go ahead, play it again. I got you. I can't do it. Hey, sure, I saw her at the bar. Yeah, she wearing that shame like red dress. Came over to her. Hey, babe. Why such a long face? Then she gave me a stare. That's when I came up to her and I said,
It's like abstract. It's supposed to be abstract.
That's the
I don't know.
1940s.
Yeah.
That's 1940. Oh, they were doing a lot of poetry in the 40s.
Okay, yeah.
In the 50s.
You could do a bossa nova.
Hey. Yeah, that's outdoor. Damn, yo, you can play anything, yo. Fire for this. What's that song? Hits. Empilated. There's a letter. Play that again.
It's the girl from Ipanema.
Yeah. Girl from Ipanema. Hey, that's fire. You got fire all on the board, man. Shut up.
Yeah.
AD, man. It's your birthday. It's
I've
your
been
birthday.
smoking, so I get really musical. You know what I'm saying?
Girl from Ipanema.
Yeah, Ipanema. Lady from Ipanema. But that's a different genre.
Somebody said Charlie Brown.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know.
Damn, yeah. Oh, man. Oh. Crazy. That was crazy.
I guess that's how it goes, right?
What? It's
And
perfect.
I never played that before.
Damn, that was perfect.
But look, that's only 2 chords.
You got this part.
Oh, yeah.
Pig, pig.
How does that go?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know that song too well.
Oh, shoot.
I'd have to hear it. I have to hear it again and I'll play it around.
That's crazy, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, that's ill. Told y'all, yo.
Girl from Ipanema. But we're getting off topic. That was supposed to be a poetry background. And you got these poet things. It's really probably don't even want music, but because you know what? I would just Google it.
You blockhead.
Yeah, I like Charlie Brown.
Yeah, Charlie Brown. Yo, she was dissing it. Yo, she was a narcissist. That was a narcissist right there.
She's a narcissist.
Yeah, straight narc. Lucy, because she knew this dude couldn't kick that football. You know what I'm saying? And that's all he wanted to do, and he already knew because he would get so frustrated. If you look at, and that's, what was Charlie? Was Charlie Brown? He was just so stressed out. You know what I'm saying? And he was an empath, but he was very needy. Even his dog, remember? Oh, my dog. He had no control over his dog. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know where their parents was. Let's get back to it. We about to go off.
No, that's Charlie Brown philosophy.
Yeah, no, for real. He was, Lucy was a narc who knew she would think real fast, set him up to kick that football, knowing that he would do it. He'd be like, no, because you're going to pull the football. And she was like, no, I won't. Straight up lied to him with a serious look on her face. And he'd go, you serious? And he'd back up, and she'd be like this with the regular face. And then he'll run with all his heart. As soon as he get right there, she pull the ball. Watch out, yo. Some people do that. That's crazy. Because you would think people have secret intentions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he really trusted it. And people get you to believe in what they're saying. You know what I'm saying?
It's mischievous.
That's what it is.
It's mischievous.
Mischievous.
It's mischief.
Lucy, they're going to call him blockhead. So he had to go through life. And, she's planting little seeds in his head. Now you think his head is a block.
She's just one of those girls that likes to push buttons. She's probably a Leo.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Or a Sagittarius.
Yeah, exactly.
Sagittarius got the bow and arrow, so they're always shooting at you.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up with your punk ass? Like, whoa, what the fuck? Who's that? It's a Sagittarius. You can be getting arrows from them all day. Just ching, ching, and they're just dinging you.
Exactly.
So that's Lucy. She's probably a Sag.
Lucy, right?
Yeah.
His dog didn't pay attention because
Snoopy.
he was retired. He slept on the top of the house. He didn't even care.
Snoopy was chilling out of all of them. He's just
Woodstock.
Yeah, Woodstock.
Damn,
I don't even remember this cartoon.
Remember, he used to talk like that.
It's been a long time. I know the teacher sounded like wonk wonk wonk.
Yeah, probably was the same person that doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not gonna have two different people. We need somebody for the wonk wonk. What are we talking about?
No, we high. I'm tea high already, and I
Yeah.
just drank a little tea. I guess it was that espresso. Let's get back to the album. What was that? We was at Pagan, right?
Did we finish Pagan?
Yeah, let's move right along. We saw the video in here. We just breaking it down.
Antu, Kai, and Anu. From Chaldeans, the owl is seen. During night, upon the Nile, a child is floating down, streaming. But you have penalized angels and crowned demons.
Stop it right
Come,
there. Bring it back.
meet
Bring it back. Bring it back right there. Let me do an Easter egg right there. For the cats they caught. Now bring it back a little bit after the crown demons. This is me and
Anu.
Right there?
Yeah, you can start there. And
From Chaldeans, the owl is seen. During night, upon the Nile, a child is floating down.
Oh, let me see. All right, so check it out.
Okay.
All right, so here's the Easter egg right here. You see, what do you see in the frame?
I see the Pope. I see the bird.
Yeah.
And
Where the bird at?
Right here.
Yeah. Okay, so I didn't even catch that.
That's the owl.
Yeah.
On the Nile, a
So
child
this is the
is
Easter egg that
floating down.
Danny put in it. What else you see?
He's holding a cross.
Uh-huh.
Palm tree.
What is he doing?
Looks like he's holding the stomach.
Chat room, come on in, and if y'all can get this is gonna be a prize right here. We're gonna play a exclusive. Everything's exclusive tonight. All right, so you see the Pope, you see the cross, but what else do you see? That's it?
I see the horns.
There you go, killed it. Did somebody give you that? Right. So you don't see the hat. The fish hat is the.
I saw the word shadow, and then I looked here.
Yeah.
For
Who says shadow?
Ak Shamesh.
The devil's shadow. Yeah, exactly. I told you the chat room won't get it. I knew that. Off top. And then the owl passing it.
We got the best chat room, man.
Yeah, this on point. Super chat room, yo. Big up to the chat room. We play and talented too. Played a lot of music. We got a lot of poets and MCs. Last week they were coming with it. Did I say last week or last time we was here? Monday, they were coming with it. The songs were dope. We have to play that song again with us in it. All right, let's finish this. In this.
Now streaming, but you have penalized angels and crowned demons. Come, meet Queen Hatshepsut. We are winged celestials, extraterrestrial beings seen by the Eskimos. We were here in the prehistoric Mexico. No, we're not skeletal, and no, they were never an embryo. Dynastic period indigo. The Sahelanthropus tragensis descendants, the species that mimic our kindreds, but we were monkeys.
People of Thebes, ask pity of the gods. Pharaoh is dead.
Not quite, for we came from the darkest part of the night. For within the shadows, the pharaohs gave you the apple to bite. These are the knowledge of good.
All right, we broke down this part before. So you know the Kabbalah tree of life, right? The tree of life in the Kabbalah. You should know that, AD. So the tree of life, this is the tree of life scenery, and he has the tree of life around him.
And evil.
Why did I say that, man? So you have the Ketar, which is the crown. You have all the chakras. It's the same thing. It all adds up. It's like the Dragon Ball Z when they all intertwine and put this thing together. So this is my only first and last time ever breaking this down because it's your birthday and we'll do a little subliminals here. So I'm not going to do this no more. So I'll just break down a little bit. Y'all saw the Olmec heads. Olmecs originally from Africa. Just to let you know that we know what we're talking about. You know, they went to they end up in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Climate change and things like that. They built them pyramids, some ziggurats. So they got it from somewhere, right?
That's what y'all were talking about. You, Rasul, and
Tahuti.
Yeah.
Yeah, they took those works. See those works. That's how you know they were a part of the whole, tribe before this even started. You know, they were part of the tribes.
Yeah.
Because they went out there and they brought that with them because they were the same people.
And they were made by giants, right? Because they were carrying heavy stone, and we do have evidence of giants, right?
Yes. But the thing is, there's no evidence, there's no hieroglyphics. Rasul, I hope you listen. I didn't see one hieroglyph of them making the pyramids. If it is, please show me. Why wouldn't you put that up there? Like, wouldn't you like to highlight that? They highlight when they went to war. I see a big horse, the pharaoh on there grabbing a bunch of Nubians by the head. By the way, we got to talk about that. Because everybody always talking about God kills, he kills, but the pharaoh was killing Nubians, and there were a lot of wars that were going on back then. So in the pictures, you do see him grabbing up Nubians and different victor, but they didn't show any pictures of them building. If y'all could, please come show us an hieroglyph, an old flick of them lifting those bricks. And we got, you know what I'm saying, just lifting those bricks. Because I saw one with a light bulb when Dr. York broke down, and I don't know if this is right. Now, Tahuti probably know what I'm talking about. When he was breaking down, one of them was a light bulb. Okay. But the man was real skinny, holding up a big brick. Now, either he was eating some superfood.
But that was a drawing, though, right?
Yeah, it was a drawing. It's just a drawing.
Yeah.
That's it. And that's what I'm saying. They saw it in their imagination that one dude could just throw up a brick up there, like going like that.
So maybe he was an extraterrestrial. And he was able to move like Fantastic Four, the stretchy guy.
It's open for
Remember the stretchy guy?
Open for discussion. I'm not saying anything that's good, though. It's open for discussion. Somebody said they was making room for, they received it from Thoth. Yeah. Whatever it was, Tahuti argument, and he made a good one. And Sewell said, no, they were built by the Africans, and he has the proof. The thing is, proving the thing. Could you prove it or disprove it? You know what I'm saying? If you can't, you can't. You know what I'm saying? Certain things.
Maybe they all had a part in it. They just built different pyramids, or they were all participating. Who knows?
Yeah, they were older pyramids that's not even finished. We don't even talk about that. We don't talk about the 3 Giza. What's the other ones? There's 3 of them.
It must have been multiple.
There's a bunch. There were ziggurats. There were the older one. There were temples that you worship, and then a couple of them were.
But what matters is that they knew the science of building something that would live beyond the ages. They knew that. I mean, there was different purposes.
That for the?
No, that's one of the greatest things to go along with it.
Yeah.
Because don't forget, the pyramids were power generators,
right,
covered in limestone.
Right.
So they generated electricity. There was a force of energy coming from those pyramids. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
That's to me the most important part.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Because somebody built them, but you know what they used to do?
Right.
Like power generators and shit for the city. Like,
right. But they also believed in the afterlife.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
And they would transfer souls.
They had
Yeah.
They had a dog. You know, the dog had a god. Transform in the solar boats going into the afterlife. And so some of them took their whole families. Like if they died, if you're really rich, your whole household dies with you. And you will receive some of those gold, and they put presents in there because they said that they would get it in the afterlife. But we dug them up, and they didn't take them with them, but they did feel something was other than what you see. This is their belief system. This is what's on the wall. And they got falcon-headed beings. Why? Why?
It's got to represent something.
Yeah, it's got to. If it's in your mind, you put it up there, something is up.
Now, there's 2 interpretations. One is the falcon represents, I don't know, it could be anything having to do with the bird.
Shoot it.
And then the other one is that it was an actual falcon. Like it was crossbreeded. We don't know what kind of...
You for real? You can really listen to talk their language like a falcon going.
If they have the technology and knowledge to be working with souls, would they not also be messing with gene expressions and messing with DNA to create
a belief system?
Maybe they were able to clone people and make something with a bird head.
That's scientific.
Maybe they were all mistakes. Whoops, you know what I mean? They're messing with the DNA because they're geniuses. They're creating pyramids.
I don't know if they thought that though, because you got to think about in the time they was in. Like, did they really believe in? Because there are people that had doubt. There was anxiety back then. There probably there was some that believed in the temple and in Heru, and some that made their own gods. You know, there was some that believed in what the state wanted them to believe in, because what the pharaoh believed in is what you would follow. But other people were left to their own ideas. And so the regular thing, it's just like how religion went on. You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at it how it was back then. You know what I'm saying? You see in the sun, there's not a lot of going on but nature. Really real nature. So thinking about a bird-headed, putting that there, and some of these lion heads. Think about. You got to put yourself there, really, and this is what cats don't really do. When you really do it, it's a crazy time back then. Magnificent. You got this big place where everyone's coming for these books, and then the noblemen, the top guys, they believe in their god. Because the pharaohs had different gods that they believe in. There was different deities, and some of them didn't believe in every. I think one of them, if I'm not correct. I mean, if I am correct, had his own god. He believed in one god.
Check out GC24 Styles. He says the falcon represents high consciousness in Kemet. Okay.
Yeah, but was they really saying that?
I don't know, but
what's the proof of them saying this is a high conscious?
Because I am more likely to believe not the whole messing with DNA thing, and more that the falcon does represent something. Do you know what I mean? Because even in astrology, certain things represent things.
Right. I understand that, but here's what we do here. GC224. You have to prove that. Prove all things. That's the whole thing is if they saw the falcon as representing the higher conscious, you know what I'm saying, because it's flying high into the sky. You have to prove all things. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's good. It's a good debate. It's good. I mean, it's good to know.
I just haven't heard that, so I'm like, it's cool to hear that and learn it.
Thank you. Somebody said falconry was a thing in Arabis. Yeah, they dealt with a lot of falcons. That's what they seen
There's a book I'm gonna buy called The Light of Egypt
in the Old Kingdom.
by Thomas H. Burgoyne.
Yeah.
It's also a book that Santos recommends, but it's called The Light of Egypt.
Right.
I'm gonna get that. I haven't read it yet, but it's like on my to-do list
Right.
as a book to read. But yeah, check that out. I'm gonna check it out. It's supposed to be like pretty enlightening.
It's good because at the end of the day, you know, we all just trying to learn. But you got to put yourself in those times. You know, a lot of people be like, "Oh, well, they were talking about the pyramid. They was talking about the computers. They probably wasn't.
There's got to be some
There's a big
hieroglyph
chance
interpreters.
that they wasn't. Yeah, but they wasn't all sure of what they were doing. Like everybody thinks that everybody was like, okay, we're one nation under a groove, getting down with all the. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody think that everybody was just. No, everybody had different ideas too, the way they see things. So, you know, in some of these movies, and you see some cats believed in other things, and there were other nations in there. Steve. But they did believe in the afterlife.
Yeah, that's what's
the thing.
interesting.
And Christian, yeah, that's like a Christian thing because they believed there was life after death, and that when they die, the spirit. So they believed in something other than what you just see now. So they did think other dimensions.
I heard it's like Avatar. So once you pass here, you shed your shell, and because you're a spirit haunting a body. Do you know what I'm saying? You're a spirit inside having a human experience.
Whoever's haunting their body is weird.
Yeah,
dude.
well, I mean, you know, you're possessing
Haunted.
this vehicle. We're in this temporary vehicle, and everyone is immortal. And then so once you shed this body, you go back to source, and everyone goes back to source.
Yeah.
So the whole idea is that you raise your frequency while you're here, so that once you do bounce back, you're a higher level, maybe a higher dimension. I don't know. From there, I don't know, but that's the whole reason that they teach spirituality as being something important. Because by us raising our frequency, it somehow affects our afterlife to ascend to another level. So it's almost like we're in school. And then you're gonna graduate.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So try to get good grades.
Keep building. Keep building with them.
That's it. Try to get good grades. Try to be good. You know what I mean? Follow all the rules. I know I shouldn't have said haunting a body, but it's the whole idea was you're a spirit having a human experience. That's what I meant to say. I don't know why I said haunting a body. You ain't haunting nothing. Yeah, you're a spirit having a human experience. You know what I'm saying? So that's that whole idea. But yeah, these hieroglyphs are interesting. I want to learn more about Egypt. I want to learn more about all that. There's so much to learn, man.
Right?
Yeah, it's fascinating. And you're rocking that outfit right there with the hieroglyphs on it. That's dope.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I'm going to let him get a closer look at that.
Somebody said Dr. Phil Valentine's, yeah. And Sarah Sutton-Seti. Yeah, you have a lot of. I think him and Young Pharaoh, they were against the belief system of that cats can read the meta nature, and there's a lot of cats that's out there that's reading the meta nature now. So they, you know, I just think that we in the Aquarius age, and that the spirit of God is being poured down on all men.
Boom.
You know how they say it, and then everybody in wisdom. Oh, you can put it that way. The spirit of wisdom, the spirit of all understanding is like everything is coming out now. We just had a wolf moon, y'all. Somebody made a song go, woo. What's that? The one who used to sing. What's her name, Tiara? Bobby Hemmett. Yep. Sulaby. Bobby Hemmett is pseudo. Check it out. How did we know?
Jody asks, my questions involve getting my soul back and travel papers without the neck chopper.
What?
That's what Jody says.
Jody, what you mean by a neck chopper?
What you talking about, Jody?
Involve getting her soul back.
Yeah, you're immortal.
Yeah.
You guys aren't supposed to know it, but you're immortal, and you've been here before. Josephus. I don't know if I say Josephus, but yeah,
Dr. Delbert Blair. I know that dude.
they took reincarnation out of the Bible. That shit was supposed to be there. They took out reincarnation.
The Book of Jasher, which is Yasher, maybe the Book of Yoshua. We don't know. It was no J's back then. So that was taken out the Bible. The Book of War was taken out. And you got to remember, these things was taken out. And the version that they gave us is the version that they have, that they wanted us to have. And then they kind of switched it on over, and they had some of these secret esoteric records. It was all part of one thing. And so they made these books devil worship, and this book they call righteous when they could control it. So all these books come together. You know the Dragon Balls all are lined up. You know all these books all go together. It's like it's the yin and the yang, and they all part of.
They're infinity stones.
Exactly. That's exactly what they.
This is gonna all go back to Marvel.
Infinity Stone. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you though. That's the truth.
And Thor is Jupiter.
Thank you. The word Marvel, right? The word in the Marvel is L. L. When you see the word L, that's God. It doesn't mean in its plural. You know what I'm saying? Like president. Anybody can be a president. Gods is just like, it's a bunch of gods. Let me stop while I'm ahead. Because I'm feeling good right now. I don't want to say it's like, I'm rolling. I got rolling. Yeah, exactly. Let me stop now before I go too far. And then you'd be like, wait a minute, hold on. How did I get on that subject? Now we somewhere in the twilight darkness. And I got to explain myself out of this.
I got the Zoom ready if Rasul's going to call in.
Yeah, let's get Rasul. I'm late. Dude, comment was...
Oh, there was a super chat I messed up here.
Lordy? You gonna answer? Yeah, you gonna answer now because we talking about his subject. Somebody said Dr. York. Why'd you pick up? Dr. York. Dr. York.
Tofu Shinobi. The Shepherd of Hermes.
See, I don't even know about that. It's deep.
I want to hear some of the 80s fun party. Oh, my gosh.
The pyramids were brought
here, light and love.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think about what stones what stones did they use? What are stones indigenous to that land? How did they get them there?
Yeah.
You need engineering, bro. You need engineering. This thing's is somebody said arcade. Shout out to we're gonna play arcade. We're gonna go through the whole album. But engineering, this is why it amazes people. People don't understand, it was easy. You can't even put a puzzle together right now talking about it was easy. Hey, just being real, yo.
Yeah, they were cutting stones with such precision.
Yeah, and if you come up there talking about you built, you see, it's humbling when you see those great, because I went, even in Rome, those big statues up there, that was nothing like the wonders of the world. But you can't just get up here with one little fork or a knife and say that this guy right here was doing it. Pull up hieroglyph real quick. Let's do it. We're going to do this real quick, yo. Real quick, then we're going to get back to it. Hieroglyph of tools. Ancient Egyptian tools. Yeah, put it up so they can see it. I'm just doing this real quick because I don't claim to be an expert. I'm not an expert in this. And I'm not going to sit up here and tell you bird, leg, bird. That's Egyptian tools?
Yeah, it's like the explanation for
ancient. No, you put hieroglyphic tools. ancient Egyptian tools. Oh, those are the tools in the hieroglyphs? Let's see them.
It's like what they meant. Like this meant I watched over.
Nah, I'm talking about building tools, what kind of tools they were using.
Oh, okay.
Like if you put in Egyptian wigs, because, the climate is hot. You got to wear wigs. Not trying to, listen, all belief system, okay, we know that the Ankh and the thing, okay. Okay, go ahead. Okay, there we go. And we have to even clarify if that's the original, but you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'll just leave it like that. Y'all check that. They can see that?
Yep.
Yo, we talking about tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of stone, yo. And there you go.
Here's a crowbar.
And if they did, that's why I told Hootie, I can't wait till he come on here because it's dope. Because listen, if you did that, no one should ever conquer you, bro. And if they did, they just better. It's just like when a team loses, and I'm talking to them straight up real. It's just like when the Patriots lost the Super Bowl when they was 18-0.
Mm-hmm.
They were great. But the Giants came in and they played better than them that day. It's got to be something else, yo. Let's talk about it. It says it was 2.5 tons per brick, yo. So let me see those tools again. You put it with your mind. Y'all design it with we know mathematics and stuff like that, but I'm just saying it's a deep task. I'm not saying it couldn't happen, but it didn't happen in one generation. Or, I mean, it takes a lot, bro. Look at those tools. Now the Tudors, the Palladians, the Nomos. These are all, and when you go sit down with some of these shamans, right? Because this is what David Icke did. He went and sat down and talked to one of the old African shaman, right? And he told him about these beings called the Nomos. This is what he said. This is his knowledge. You might not see what you know what I'm saying? This is what he said. It's deep. All right, let's keep it moving, yo. Villange said, nah, just organized labors. The Egyptians were masters of death. That mean? And that's Anakin. 88 said the Egyptians were masters of death. I don't get that one. I know they had a book called the Book of the Dead.
I think that's what he means.
Masters of death.
I mean, if they got a book, they got to be the masters of it.
What
They're publishing books.
Here's my papyrus. Charles Manson was a master of death. Egypt is the place to be. Egypt. I read somebody said everybody wants to go to Egypt till it's time to leave. Book, The Isis Thesis by Judah. Okay. See, the chat room. Big up to the chat room, bro. Y'all coming through. Syrian Mysteries. Yes, indeed.
Oh, you could do something with Syrian mystery.
Yeah, I hands down, man. Y'all are way sharper than me. You know what I'm saying? I love it. But I like to just get y'all started so we can start learning, so y'all can pour in that energy. And
there's some brilliant people that watch this show, man.
Yeah, I'll be the first to admit I am not sharp as y'all, but.
I mean, everyone has their specialty. Everyone has their knowledge.
Almost 20 years.
It's good that we have this kind of community that's growing here too. Like, we can all share it.
And the second
son of
Pope
This is why we put the chat in the video. You know what I mean? Just to connect.
Indeed. Yep. It says nomos in the Greek word. Yeah. We gotta have. We definitely gotta have a spiritual part to it. A lot of people come into it and they be carnal, but even with mathematics, there's a level of energy that goes into it. You know what I'm saying? In the building to manifest and to know the dynamic, the width, the depths, and the color. Vibration and all of that, to perceive that inside of here, and to be able to put that in paper is even beautiful because you're creating worlds, Bob Ross. You're creating worlds, man. We always go off, man, on a little bit of oh shoot, who's this?
I played him last time.
Oh, he's Mr. Organ. My personal thought is I used to think that the pyramids was waiting on water. Then they have water erosion, so it was right in there. Like what's they said, you take it back to a tropical, prehistoric. Okay, now here's a guy. Looks like he has a weapon in his hand, and he's killing somebody. About to hit somebody, probably an enemy or somebody. Or I mean, this is not. I'm I'm just saying what I see. It could be giving him a bad, but I'm pretty sure. That's a little stick. Probably made out of iron. I'm not going to build too much.
Something in the background.
And he's stepping on somebody. It looked like somebody's under his foot.
Yeah. Priest interprets hieroglyphs.
Nah, don't say. I don't want that. I don't want that on me. Yeah. Just see what I see. All right, let's get back to the album, bro. We getting too far because as soon as you start playing that music, next thing you know, we
Mm-hmm.
No, let's get back.
It's about to go down.
Yeah.
It's about to go down.
See, this is what that song does, man. That's why I can't listen to Pagan. Pagan puts me into a whole big zone, and
it's
like,
a powerful video, man.
Yeah.
It's a powerful video. There's going to be some reaction videos to this. I'm telling you. Okay, we're bringing it back.
It's
Also have the fruits to the tree of life. This is my key. Put it in, turn it, unlock it, and you will no longer be monks. Around the garden, the meditating monks breathe. Slow and deep, and above the garden, the stars rearrange monthly. 12 zodiacs, please don't react, but it seems like Adam and Eve had company. Come with me. See the god they call Enki or Ea. His record was kept in the forms they wrote called Killah. In that time there were doomsayers, soothed prayers, tomb raiders. It was called a departure. The moon was split, or it was hit with ships that left moon craters. Here's the meta nature. Nature is where you get nature. Let's read the Vedas. Please, I need the
Cosmic 777
believe in vapor, or what you see on paper. The Alpha and the Omega, or the algebra creators. We are ancient, and you call us pagans.
People of Thieves. People of Thieves.
That's dope.
People of Thebes, ask pity of the gods. Pharaoh is dead.
Oh wow, Master K said Dr. Sebi said ancient Egyptians genetically created pigs to clear the corpses. It's good to look into.
Wait, genetically created pigs to clear. Wow, that makes sense though because pigs will eat anything.
Yeah.
And they technically are garbage disposals.
Yeah. That's why we don't supposed to eat them.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's why they call it swine. Right? That's nice.
What does swine mean again?
Oh, just swine. Crazy.
Pork, bacon. Because they'll be telling you, yo, man, there's no pork in here. We just got bacon in it. Wow. Ham and pork is all the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is right. Anytime it says meat, period, is usually pork because it's the cheapest and to get.
Yeah.
So when you're eating, just watch out what you.
I eat grass-fed ground beef.
Yeah, grass-fed.
That's basically. But I only have a little because I only need a little.
Somebody said, number 3 said, but they ate pork. Oh, that's deep. Yeah.
I'm sure. Like in Hawaii?
Yeah, see that law?
Damn, they got ham and pineapple in Hawaii. And they're straight up roasting the pig too. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. Tori's a warrior, yo. That's
Warrior
right.
Tory.
Yeah. It's the Torah. Toria.
Ooh.
It's
Warrior
crazy.
Tory with the Torah.
Yeah. Danny, yo, he said Danny says you don't eat it. And then Cosmic says tell us, Danny. Pork is really bad for you. Yeah. It is. If you look at it, a lot of people did tests where they put Coca-Cola on it and worms come out of it and the worms never die. Stuff like that. Y'all can do all this research on your own.
Yeah.
Don't take our word for it.
That's what Tahuti was saying too, right?
Yeah. Tahuti said that. He's more in tune with that.
That's why I'm glad we spoke about diet at the end of that episode.
Mazal's Tawab said the Israelite would have won that bandit. Indeed. Where's Rasul? Rasul is on. Somebody asked him, where's Rasul?
Yeah, did he answer? What happened?
Nah, he's not answering. But you know what he told me? And I'm going to blow him up again because I got to, Rasul, and I know you're looking. He told me, yo, make sure I come on there tonight. I want to come on. Yeah, just get me up there. Yo, yeah, I'm coming out there. But check it out. I'm in Miami right now. But you was just going to Philadelphia. Well, I guess to each his own. But that was him. He said, I said, yo, was that you online? He said, yeah, that was me. I was watching the whole thing. Everybody got jokes. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. It's all good. Somebody say bacon. 3D printed meat. Well, just keep drinking tea and water. Where Mix Max the Rick's at? You know, Mix Master. And then Hari was very, very good too. Learned a lot from him, yo. He loves the ice baths. He said when you get into the ice, for real, it make your skin.
Yeah, I seen that whole
You know what I
thing
mean?
where they get really cold ice baths and they jump into that. It's supposed to be some health benefits, but
Shout out to Betsy Boo. Yeah, he said that was real, real good. I got that. Lots of garlic clove. Yeah, bring down your blood pressure. Everybody's getting high blood pressure these days because look at all the food that they put in. You eat, the bread. Sodium is off the meat rack. Start looking at some of the ingredients that they put in some of this food. They don't care about. Michael Jackson was right. All I really know is that they don't really care about us.
also check your calcium levels. So I was like really going crazy with the nutrition shit. And I learned about high blood pressure also being relieved by a higher calcium diet. So like if you're able to handle milk or able to get calcium through cheese or in some way.
So you on that baby diet. Now, we don't drink milk over here, bro.
Hey, I know.
I know.
But,
each his own. You have your thing, but...
Just calcium. My point is calcium. Because a lot of people can't handle... but they can still get calcium from other spots.
Yeah.
But
you eat cereal, right?
No, I don't eat cereal anymore. I used to when I wanted a sugar source, but then I got fruit. So every morning is fruit. It's fruit time in the morning for the first meal plus the cold brew.
The kingdom of heaven is said be like children.
Yeah,
like it,
and then I'll eat later on in the day.
Yeah.
More carbs, and then end of the night would be proteins and fats.
You really good on that though.
I started like researching it because I think it's interesting. Do you know what I mean? Because my whole thing was to find a formula that would cause for consistent energy, consistent production, no fluctuate too much in sugar levels to where I'd be like, tired or like, wanting to like lay down or something. If you create this consistency, you have 4 meals a day and you're like, your energy's up, you're just more productive that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're just trying to be productive as possible because Priest making so much music, I can barely keep up.
Salt is the main ingredient. Yeah. Avoid it. Got to.
But you do need some salt because there are still some electrolytes that you're going to need.
Yeah.
So
but you see, that's the wars that they start.
Yeah.
1 minute chocolate is good for you. Next minute chocolate is not good for you.
Yeah.
Wine with cheese is good for you. They don't know they're not experts. These are cats that's throwing the dice and just winging it and whatever happens.
You're supposed to be confused.
Yeah. A man named Charles from Pennsylvania just says, "Oh, I'll just come up with something else. Eating cheese give you a heart attack." And it's like,
They
Come
do
on,
that.
man.
By keeping you confused, they can sell you more products.
Exactly.
Well, here's another option you have.
Exactly.
Comes with a whole money back guarantee. You have another option. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then there's some legit stuff. Like there are some benefits to intermittent fasting.
Right.
And if you have epilepsy, yeah, the keto diet's going to be good for you. Do you know what I'm saying?
A keto diet.
Yeah, if you're trying to cleanse, going without meat can be useful. Even Bruce Lee did that too. There would be times where he would go through periods of
Balance.
vegetarianism.
Yeah.
And then he would go back to chicken and rice and stuff like that.
It's balance.
Balance. See what you got to do. Depends on your goals.
The secret is in there. The truth is in the lie. So when you say balanced diet, that's it. Balance.
Yeah.
Anything that's balanced is good. You got to have the night and the day, and not too. You got to be that Libra, bro. You know what I'm saying? We have to balance that scale.
My rising's in Libra, so I'm obsessed with balance.
Yeah, you got to balance it.
Yeah.
And it's like you can't. You know, if you do too much of bad stuff, do a little bit more good stuff, and then balance it out.
Yeah.
You're not going to die tomorrow just because you ate some. But there was, I don't know if Bontons, when Bontons first came out, Bontons and Dipsy Doodles and cheesecakes, and they didn't have all that in the ancient world. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all these do you know who Bonds is? And Dipsy Doodle? Bontons, and we don't know these guys. Susie Cube. Who is that guy? Nestle. We on to y'all. They don't really care. See, when you start dealing with cats, you know, Coca-Cola.
Making sales on the Motorola. Sorry, I can't stop, guys.
They don't care about
It's
you.
weird.
They just care about their company. Who's Jergens? I'm sorry, man. I'm going in. I'm on my tea today, man. I don't care. We get bombs. we can do bombs. You got bombs. We got gunshots. I need gunshots for this.
Coming up. We got bombs
We
coming
don't know. Yeah, exactly. Little kids, we drink. We putting all this stuff on us. These ingredients you can't even eat. Your skin is your biggest organ. We eating this thing. We have to go to the bathroom. We have to get these things out of our system. Our bodies is going like, yo, man, what is? I don't know what this is. They told you it's fruity. You know what I'm saying? It smells fruity. You were walking around thinking you smell like a strawberry. Now, I'm not trying to be funny, but we do. We act like, you know, and some of these chemicals they be putting in this stuff to make it smell that way. There you go. What race is it?
I heard this thing. Strawberry is more for girls, not for dudes.
Yeah, well, orange, pineapple, whatever. What's the guy want to smell like?
There's some fruits that benefit males and some fruits that more benefit females.
Pine.
They say females should have avocados every day.
Yeah.
Because it almost looks like a womb.
We want to go around smelling like sandalwood, like wood and shit like that. Wood,
Yeah.
some oak, from something outside.
Smell like fucking
Like
Home
the
Depot
forest.
and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Lumber section. Cedar. You know, like they used to have cedar closets. Remember the cedar closets?
Yeah. Cedar. Then Gazeta, attend to the cedars.
There you go. Yeah, cedar closet. You know why they had cedar closets, right?
Why?
It's because they kept the moths away. Because there would always be moths on the cloths. I'm not even trying to rhyme.
Yeah, that did rhyme.
But it's true.
Them
they're
niggas
trying
will
to
eat
keep
up your
the
cloths.
Yeah, so they would have cedar closets made of cedar wood because that would keep the moths away. There's some random unnecessary information for you.
Nah, that's dope. I did not know them niggas eat through your clothes like that until they got in there, and I let them, because I'm trying to be all pure. I'm like, I'm not gonna kill this moth or get him out the crib. This nigga ate holes all through my. I was like, yo, I was looking at my shirt. It was holes. He was eating straight through it.
That's a holy priest right there.
It happened a lot. I'm not saying because you shouldn't have moths in your house. I'm not saying open the door and let moths in and just try to be holy. Got to say that. I'm just saying somehow the moth got in, and I didn't get him out as quick enough. You know, you're not being unrighteous if you get the moth out. You got to get him out because he only in there because you left the window open or something like that.
Bye-bye.
That's what somebody had to deal with. He ate up my shirt, yo.
Bye, Felicia.
Sorry, Charles. Charles laughing, but it's the truth, man. Yes, niggas. Marcus Garvey. Call him Marcus. That's me. That's my AKA name. Marcus. Spelled with a G, like the Ethiopian. Marcus Garvey.
Okay.
Indeed. All right, let's get back to it. Somebody said I love the Mothman. You ever saw that movie?
Nuh-uh. Mothman.
Now, yeah, this is based on a true story too. I'm not gonna get too far into that, but they said they saw a Mothman walking around.
I seen Ant-Man. Is this a Marvel spinoff? Is Mothman?
Nah, man, Mothman was a scary flick that they said it was real.
Oh, it's a scary movie?
Yeah, they said that this a couple of people said they seen this Mothman walking around.
Huh?
Yeah. They said
What is that?
They said the Mothman was walking around. If you ever saw anybody saw the movie Mothman, they said they saw the Mothman. He was walking around. You know what I mean? He just appeared, and apparently he was haunting VA or whatever. Nobody's seen him since.
No. No.
Multivitamin. I knew y'all was gonna go in. Somebody said it was an alien that appeared in the town. That's what I'm thinking, yo. Never know. Never know. These things are crazy. Let's get back into the song, man.
Are we continuing with pagan?
Nah, let's move on because
move on to the next track.
Yeah, because we can't. Pagan makes people. It makes us sit down and start building on other things. Took over. Oh.
That's how powerful your words are, man.
Thank you, man.
It's true.
At the end of the day, music is powerful. Satan was one of the best, and I'm just saying he was known as the archangel. Remember, Satan still goes up into the spiritual realm. It's the negative side. Mm-hmm. And it is used by the positive, by the dark and the light. They rock together.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's another bill.
Mm-hmm.
When we talk about two teams playing, one have white, the other always have dark, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just light and dark. I had Job on the floor. I'm laughing because I tell Tori I got to make sure I get these right. I haven't read in a long time, so I'll make sure I get these things right. Because Job was on the floor confused. But that could have been a spiritual realm too. Uncertainty. Let's go. All right, I'm ready.
Okay.
Insectillions. Insectoid.
Let's see. Where we at here?
Shout out to Priestess. All right, so now we after Pagan, which is number 4. Now, see, this was going to be the intro. This nigga see it, right?
Mm-hmm. It was at first.
The God of the glorious sons, the terrible ones, grant me your genetic powers, the guardians come. Ishtar, Buddha, rulers, the armies I'm from is super. My pen tested pad, it turns nuclear. My words become fewer. I'm now in the future as I'm channeling. The tetragrammaton start unraveling. I stop Thor at the door, no hammers in. Y'all started fights, I started wars, Samson men. I emerged from out of bitter herbs. When I was born, I was given myrrh. And after I die, I'll be the living word. Chapters and scribes, hymns and verbs. I'm the aloe vera of the Sahara. Follow the cherubs or be swallowed by the terror. Mulattoes ride through Morocco with Arabs. Blessing those who perished, who faces were reddish. We're spacemen with goggles from the Cosmo era. We come for the natives, like those from Toronto and ponchos. The people Monsanto hated, and those from the slave ships, and everyone else who they known or related. Bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh, left alone there naked. Just follow my tone on the microphone as we spin like a record. The pain that I sketch on paper, make echinacea stretch around the gangster. As flower petals fall over the devil, I have them grabbing God's heel as I put a crown on the Savior. And the seraphims are covered with Mexican tarragon. That's a rare herb used by Central and South Americans. Used during temple service, ritual incense burning, offerings for the deceased. Thus saith the Lord God, Lord Son, the album from Killah Priest. In the abode of the righteous and boundless universe, I spew this verse till they build my tomb in the dirt. As they mummify me, my face moved with a smirk, cause I know I've written for those who've been hurt. With balance and brilliance, bestowing the governorship for all. I put my blood in the script, my life in true testament, and my descent down to the seats of worship. The Marquess of Darkness, and many titles of nobility to the unknown Killah bee. Wisdom of the winged rider. The pen in my palm is a wand in the ring of fire. I wave it, my pages turn to doves with blue stripes. I take each one, place them on the stand of my mic. Some on the stand of my light. It's magic, understand how I write. It's not rapping, my face and my hands become bright. A long pause as my jaws become tight. It's all done, Lord, son.
My tomb in the dirt. So we need that poem. Somebody got to do a poem.
This music right here is good too.
Thanks. Yo, fire. Bro.
This album is cinematic.
Thanks, Dave.
It's like it literally feels like a soundtrack for a movie.
Thanks.
And you know what? It's only a matter of time until you do another soundtrack.
Yeah, about that time.
Because you're in some movies soundtracks already.
Yeah. Ghost Dog. Wow, wisdom. I like that wisdom. Jody came through.
Number one is Golden Arm.
Oh, we're moving right along?
Oh, my bad.
All right, so yeah, we could. That was that. All right, yeah, we're going through it. Thank you. That right there is thanks. Someone says like a movie. That was the whole theme of this one. This one was like, okay, if the album name is Lord's Son, it has to sound like Lord's Son. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Lord's Son has to be like, okay, the Lord's Son. So that's the whole theme of that whole, you know what I mean? That was that. That's it for that one.
Fire.
Let's go to it. We're going through it, yo.
Chat room's lit.
Yeah, it's lit up. Make sure y'all hit that super chat and tell people that we are over here. We're building on the album. We're talking about aliens. We're talking about the Egyptians pyramids, the builders, the makers, the owners, the gods of the universe. And we're talking about well, people want me to say Kemet. You know what I mean? We're talking about Sumerians. We didn't bring up the Sumerian name, Gazeta.
Not yet. That's your topic.
Yeah.
You're really into the Sumerians.
Love the Sumerians, man. Stop trying to play. Cats be trying to belittle them. If I was a Sumerian, really? Mm-hmm. Really? The Sumerians should be pissed off, yo. The way that people be treating them. They be like, yo, we built all of this stuff and then really y'all just gonna keep going to the pyramids? Yo, come on, man. Some of those ziggurats, I gotta give them their props, yo. Stop fronting on them. Because they're gonna be, they mad, yo. Like, we did a lot of stuff with a little bit of time. When they had their little time, then the Akkadians, if you start looking at them, but nobody give them the props that they deserve. I think it's fascinating, man. That type of stuff is fascinating because they were there. Brothers wanted to, take everything. There was more. There's the Songhai Empire. There were Nubian, Kush. There were other empires over there. There were great kingdoms. And I know the chat room already know this. For real. Yeah, we can't keep doing this, man. Pissing them guys off like that. And then looking right past them. No, man, really, the Sumerians shouldn't come playing them cats out like that. So they're mad. They got all that stuff on the wall. It takes work for us not to look at them as pioneers. I'm giving you your props today, Sumerians. Getting it from me. So I'm giving y'all some props. Yeah, you got empires in Ghana, Songhai, and then they talk about Mansa Musa and even Ethiopia. You had Let's say Kush. I know that I'm looking at the chat board. I keep looking over there because I know they're gonna come through. Menelik, right? And I see these were great empires. These are Nubians. These are, and then I asked what's the name. So I said, well, where do we come? And see, and all of that stuff, those kingdoms over there, they were sharing information, and then some of them they wasn't plagiarizing like what people think. We'll go into that in another bill. I'm not gonna go into that over and all, but you got to think about the way they was doing. They were sharing a lot of information, and they were getting it like, okay, now I can add on to this, and this makes this a little bit more. It's like helping, you know what I mean? You do a move, it's just like Michael Jackson doing the moonwalk, bro. That's how I got to take it. Or somebody pop locking, you look at the move, you like, man, I could do something even better. Mike did the moonwalk because James Brown was sliding sideways, you know what I'm saying? He did splits. Mike ain't do too many splits. James Brown was doing splits. And Prince was, for Prince be jumping on his I'm going too deep in this.
Hey, there's no too deep on the Killer Prince podcast.
We go back, we go back. You got it, K-Prax. More strength, brethren. All right, let's go back to the album. This is magnetic.
Tore off the veil of Baal, sons and daughters of Israel, New World Order, unholy grail, kill every firstborn male, the trial, the betrayal, then jail, then hand and feet nailed, then the ribs was impaled, before Adam and Eve fell, made a salad from the tree, out of apples, arugula, and kale, after they were shown astrology from the ruler of hell, God created man in his own image, and the image of God created
like that.
male, then gave him dominion over the land, and it seized the cell, they saw he was lonely, and put him in a deep spell, during the ceremony, he sleeps well. Then took one of his rib and created the female. Then told the male the details on what trees not to eat off, but the serpent was cerebral and more wiser than all the beasts in the field. Went to his wife, told her of gods, make the fruit look ripe and sweet to a smell. And after they ate it, they knew they were naked, so they sewed clothes from the fig leaves that fell. The first privilege was Lilith. She was the first to eat the spinach before the rain.
All right, so
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly. So the astrology stuff, that all of that's in there. But the serpent wasn't really evil. It was just showing them something that was going there, right? I'll let it talk for itself, because I know when I said that, you felt like, oh, damn. No, but astrology was taught by, where did astrology come from?
The farmers would plant
you killed it.
seeds at
it
certain
already.
times of the year
Nice.
so that they can harvest their crops. Now, there's
Hunter-gatherers.
as part of astrotheology, the sun turns water into wine, because when you grow grapes through spring
You
into
just lost
Virgo,
me. You had me for a minute. You almost fully brainwashed me, but you left some dirt on there. Yeah,
the sun is turning water into wine because the grapes harvest in Virgo.
Who said that the water was?
That's just nature.
Nature was saying it.
The harvest season. When is harvest season? It's around Virgo and Libra. That's when things harvest, and those grapes can now be crushed into wine.
Got you.
So
That's turning the water into wine. I got
Water
you.
into wine.
That's heavy.
Basically, springtime, summertime harvesting.
Santos, man, we need you back on here, bro. We need you back on here, man. It's
beautiful,
always a
man.
pleasure. You know what I'm saying? I like when he was breaking down the flat Earth theory, because, it with all of that stuff, there's no way really to disapprove it. There's no way to prove it. Whether you live flat. But he was saying, somebody told me something. He said something about that if you think that you're living on a circle, you're gonna be like evil or something. I don't know.
I never heard that.
Anyway, going back to the so that whole story of Adam and Eve always intrigued me. It is what it is. You got to get what you get out of there, because it is cerebral. We talked about the Nuna, and that on here we learned something. So now we know that the Nahash. Everybody know what the Nahash is, right? We say that together. Nahash, Nahash. So that was the serpent in the ancient tongue, Aramaic, or if you want to call it ancient Hebrew. It was the light ones, the beings. That was the ones that then Gazeta. And there was a whole bunch of them showing them different philosophies and breaking down stuff to them where their mind opened up in different worlds. But we're not going to talk about that. We're talking about the album. Let's go.
Spillage, the ground tilted. When the Lord called their name, they all hid in shame. They all began to blame. Then there appeared 4 angels with swords of flames.
Number 3 is Iron Robe.
Oh, man.
Ascended master. When I was born, started at 0, then I started counting my age backwards. Achieved the glory of the rainbow body. The Essenes, the celestial beings without practice. The godly prophecy writer, black messiah. Body dissolved in the light, and the light crystallized in a sapphire. Then spread towards vampire like grass fires. This is white water rafting, rapping. Wing surfing, disturbing action. Water ski, foreign seas with a quarter P. Psychic roller Walter Reed with something on my arms. I speak Portuguese. Perfection in the presence in the abode of holiness. To the glory of God of hosts in the bars I wrote. Horrors in your horoscope, plasma ropes. Before I began, sterilize my pen. I need plenty water and gauze in the soap. You all attend upon the service in the temple of the kingdom and the creed of destiny. In the company of gods, of the presence of the common council. With the greatness, the aces, the lessons, the time without end. These are devout men.
Wow. Interesting.
I had to bring it back.
Very unorthodox beat.
Go.
Very abstract.
It's Wu-Tang.
Man, it's Killer Priest, man.
Thank you, brother. It's like I had to bring it back to. That's one of my favorite flicks. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Oh man, I didn't know how everybody was gonna take that. It was something that stick to your guns. Stick to your guns. It was another one that we did. I did 2 of those, and I remember we was watching 5 Deadly Venoms, and I was like, "Yo, that's just sound dope." Some of the 5 Deadly Venoms, that didn't make it though. You know what I'm saying? That was a good one too. But that was to bring back that element of just hip hop, Wu-Tang. When we first came in, it's just like, it was very. I'm doing a horrible job explaining that.
I see what you're saying. I get it.
All right. Yeah, Mike. Oh, man, thank you for that. He got his mind blown. Oh, man, thank you. That's the whole thing. The whole thing is if you enjoy it, it's yours now. Y'all own it. And we just, the whole thing is to keep making music in the love of hip-hop. All right, let's do it. Next.
Thunder and pain.
Transition now.
Thunder's pain. The sacred rites of the undead, the unseen. Can you read or write the unsaid? Yes. The moon turns night and the sun red. Stars fall from the heights, here comes dread. Upon his tongue was eternal life and bloodshed, and living water sprung from his daughter's pun head. The pioneer where Jacob fell, wrestled the devil and Gabriel.
Lord,
black
son.
Guardians of the gates of hell. Yes. Past and modern men deface Israel. A map to the origin to creating cells. From gas to carbon 10, from 8 to 12. The baby swell inside the sack of the spaceship gel. The spirit of Christ compels. After Utum, the Bisham, the flood hit. The Noah, people made their houses out of mud bricks. The sons of God and the daughters of men, blood mixed. Fly like the artificial Earth's first satellite Sputnik. Damn. One. Check it out. Yo, keep going. Knighthood Gnosticism. Lord, letting out repressed distortions. Son, surely useless narcissism. The mental disorder. I'm the windwalker. I ascend from flying saucer to talk to the one Panox, beating drums and crops. And the Maroons, the ones with locks, are showing the people Zimbabwe. The Bantu and Hebrews call Yahweh. From the Shashus, the guards too from a law school. The wise speaker from the tribe of Wachita. And the Iroquois, they said my craft made a scary noise. As it landed, I came through their clan as turquoise, walking as man, coming from the church boys. On my path, my road is littered with mics and scrolls exhibits, and where I go, there's no soul permitted.
Thank you, Tomorrow's Micah.
No soul permitted.
Oh, man. That's dope. Tomorrow's Micah. I like that name. Yeah. Hey. Zimbabwe. Exactly. They're showing up people. Hey.
Oh, gracious God.
I like the transition.
Yeah.
What does that mean right there? It's going down. Bring him into another type of zone.
It's the end of this chapter.
Yeah. Good looking Dave Flores, yes. Lord Lord, son.
Dude,
Lord,
right here. This right here by itself.
Let them hear it, yo.
Man.
That's it, yo.
That's
The natives
fire.
began.
Let them hear it.
That's fire.
Let them hear it. It's like I always wanted to do a song where the beat just plays for a long time. I talked about that a while back with Fourth. I wanted him to just come with a dope beat and just keep playing it. And I don't even come in till like 7 minutes later. You know. It's music. We musicians at the end of the day. Do something with it, man. Let's go to the next, yo. We having a good time, man. Yo, make sure y'all get your tea. And we torn up. We listening, breaking down the album together. Lord, Son, out now. Make sure y'all get it. Get the hard copy too, or whatever. It's here. Let's go. And then we got my bad. I'm gonna talk about that later. All right, go.
And bamboo fetishes resembling airplanes.
This one's crazy.
To this day, they scan the heavens day and night, watching and waiting for the return.
I'm a royal god and the king of worlds. I hold coils of stars and rings of pearls. All my crystals are charged, green and beryl. Stone super supreme, large, they seem to swirl. Like rainbows, the grand eloquent god, archangel. Priest, engendered by a bull. Beloved by the Holy One, my lions come back full. My alliance is with the wolves. Move in silence in the woods. Since every mental drop, I leave footprints of giants where I stood. I swore by oath. I hold the sword of the goat. Elohim, my wings look broad in my coat. I am the Lord of hosts. I am sure this is not a hoax. I was never coached or coaxed. It's just pure when I spoke. Angelic animation, architect, God in the flesh, and rock paintings of an ancient astronaut language, now found in the Tanakh for dark sands. Rappers, when you see me, start praying. My focus is razor sharp. I always hit my mark, even when I stop aiming. They say I'm part Lord Messiah and part Satan. Half wings of a dove and half wings of a raven. Black cherubs seen below and above, and they keep rotating. I'm also known as Hocus Pocus, Henry Hemisphere, Heru, Hermetic Hercules, or mesmerizing magnetic man, or Mr. Mercury. Simply, I'm the orgonite, orator, oracle of our time. I'm the reason you recite rhymes. There's no limit. I'm Silk the Chakra. I don't see murder. I see macabres doing time. This masterpiece is craft by priest. I'll aim arrows at your head and your heart like the staff of chiefs. Then turn your whole body red like the athletes. I keep writing, I dread till my pad's complete.
A new religion, a new cult was born from the encounter between a primitive people and visitors from a highly developed, technically superior society.
That's how you say, Lord, son, let's go.
All men were at one time primitive.
This song is powerful, man.
Oh, man.
It is possible to imagine that our own forebears may well have reacted in the same way to visitors from outer space.
More tea. Man. There was no light in that.
That track right there. That track right there, man.
Yeah, it was
Rod Sagan.
Man, Rod Sagan. Yeah.
I remember mixing that too.
Yeah, you mixed that. Crazy.
It was like 2 a.m. when I was mixing that one.
That's a nighttime song.
I was just like headphones and just getting that shit right.
Yo. Man, oh man, yo. Yeah, that's just one of those zone outs. Zone out. But it's just dark, you know what I mean? Dark with a little bit of light. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain those things. I'll be tripping out. Yeah, let's keep it going.
It's the yin yang. Remember the yin yang symbol? You would see a little bit of light in the dark.
Yeah.
And a little bit of dark in the light.
That beat just made me just, okay, we're going to go in. Lord T, son. Yeah.
This next one is BC. Does that mean before COVID?
Hey, yeah. It was done before.
Before COVID? You're like, you don't want to give it away.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I don't mind. Yeah.
Within my black flesh, I suppress Melchizedek, where the rest of the gods are compressed. The right arm, then the jet, then the leg, then my arm on my left, and the head was next. It stood erect over my neck, over my chest, over my pecs. Then she had breasts. I took a deep breath, my arms stretched and my knees flexed. Then I walked up the ziggurat steps, ancient astronaut that pick up your calls before the number is pressed. Whether you want to talk about deep thought or you just depressed. Before the corpus text, beneath the mysterious orbit and Maldek. During the time of the T-Rex, it wasn't even called BC yet. Let us experiment with the pyramids. And through time and life cycles, we'll make appearances. We'll visit tribes in the villages, even little kids. Never came near the pig, cause we Nazarites. We gather spice before the Adamites, the mystic times. Our satellites was made out of malachite. We spoke to the afterlife. It was paradise before the earth was inhabited by ice. Before the Christ and animals were sacrificed. We came down amongst the children of men and grabbed the wife. Got them pregnant with angelic genetics. Communicated through telekinetic. We're not from the human race ancestors. I write ambidextric for our planet to connect with the Atlantis records. Esoteric to give us extraterrestrial leverage. Take psychedelic for breakfast, to write poetic. Drink the sunlight for beverage, the mathematics to digest it. Gigantic to build the oldest relics, like the Karahan Tepe. The towers in Babylon were steady, then walked across the Serengeti. Long before the song our people called God and Depi. Let's throw some confetti over Dr. Sebi. Kamehameha, the first surfer, and language originated in the Levant. Circa 3800 BC, circa 500 BC, the rise of Persia. Silver and gold workers, kings and queens from the tribe of Berbers. Before the story was told, Cain committed the first murder, and the gods of Egypt and Greece made their merger. From the Green Sahara, the first black mummy era. King Nebuchadnezzar found treasure, and the messenger came out of Mecca, holding scepters. There's temples in the area. Mayans, Incas, and Aztecs from South Central America. Ephraim, Issachar, Manasseh. Before Nikola Tesla, before the settlers and the beggars. Black space travelers came with passengers to get the inhabitants to take over Samaria. And the hunter-gatherers came out of Africa. Within the diaspora, the Antediluvian, to the Natufians to the Nubians, for the medieval Hebrews in Camoria, speaking Tongo, Benin, and Yoruba, Uruguay, the Niger Congo, Western Sudanic, Creole, Igbos and the Negroes, Southern Morocco beneath the Cosmo, the Holocene, the pale-nosed gene, the dynasty of the Ming, and the Yellow Kings.
Long time ago, before the time of Christ.
Yo, need the panning? Ooh, it's giving me chills right there, yo. Boom, boom. I don't know how that got in there.
Vanity of vanities,
Pause it.
Vanity of vanities, and all.
I know what that was.
What was that? That wasn't supposed to be in there?
Nah, but that's good though. That's good, but that's
You should have
like,
told me. I would have taken it out.
huh?
You should have told me. I would have taken it out.
Yeah, it's all good. You hear that
So
song?
those two notes, dun, dun.
Boom, boom.
That's
Yeah, that's
nice.
supposed to. Yeah, it's cool.
What's wrong with that?
It's cool. Yeah,
That's
it's
just
cool.
extra sprinkles on the cake.
Dave Flores, BC, yo, that's right. That's one of those songs that means a lot to me. I mean, that's one of those joints, yo. A long time ago, reached before the time of Christ, exactly, yo. And that's Seasick too. He mixed that actually at the house, and when we went to the studio, he didn't even have to do too much.
When we getting seasick on the podcast?
I got seasick. Yeah, we don't get him on. He's so busy.
Or Jordan River Banks.
He's
We gotta
so
get him
busy.
on the podcast.
Or Jordan got to come when he comes. Well, we can Zoom. We did Zoom. Check that. Now
We
you
gotta,
out of control. Now,
The people got to see the team.
Is that him?
Dually.
Oh, nah, you out of control now, Priest.
Yeah.
Last 3 projects been crazy. You literally blacking out on the mic. Yeah, they gave me too much time. I had too much time on my hands, so it made me have some fun. Just playing around. Let's go to the next one.
On the next.
Vanity, what profit a man of all his labor which he have taken under the sun? One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. The sun also ariseth, and the sun goeth down, and hasten to his place where he arose. The wind goeth toward the south, and turneth about unto the north. It whirleth about continually, and the wind returneth again according to his circuits. All the rivers run into the sea, yet the sea is not full, until the place form whence the rivers come. Thither they return again. All things are full of labor.
Lord, son, let's go.
I'm bedeviled. My trip to the underworld have to be rescheduled. When I should pray, I squeeze metal. I put them in the grave or beneath sea level. See inside my mind, I'm unsettled. It's a holy war where good and evil wrestle. A killer priest. It's where
Lord,
nightmare and thriller meet. I'm writing a masterpiece. Along the Black Hills, Dracula feast. All alone while sitting on his throne. The Baphomet seat, last of his blasphemous speech. Fire, brimstone, magma, gems unknown. Screams, cringing bones, deep beneath hot springs and winds that cone. Sharp rocks, these are not wings. Psycho in a cyclone, around the neck where their spikes shone. Melchizedek with the microphone that infused into Zeus. When I rhyme, lightning's thrown. From astronaut to king, I write, my pen is made out of obsidian stone. I took it from Pandora's box with my rings, made from calcite and tourmaline. Then I write the horrors I've seen. Inside my writing book that lightning pushed. I'm from the bloodline since the flood times that tormented my genes. Till I had a talk with Ben Ami. Since then I've been Ari. Taught me we were kings like Selassie and queens like Pawabi. To become one of the masters, the more I practice, the more the stones turn blue with a white hue like the lapis. Lazuli, patchouli, beach beauties, hippies from the 60s B movies, become an attraction like Shem Hamid Jaffet. Shem Hamid Jaffet, host.
That's hard.
It's all fire.
That's hard.
It's all fire. Hellfire on that one, yo.
But that's something with that piano.
Yeah,
like, I see what you're saying. You want some piano in the background.
Shout out to St. Peter. That was St. Peter that did that. He changed his name.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on there. But that's what I'm talking about. That right there.
That's like some storytelling piano.
Yeah, it made me want to go into some like.
And it's not even like.
Trip out.
It's not really chord changes. It's just, it's this piano atmosphere, really.
Shout out to Celestial Being. What we really need. Yo, thank you, brother. Yo, I'm telling you. Man, that's why we were sitting on this for a minute, and I couldn't wait for it to come out. And now it's out, and you have it. Y'all can enjoy it. Man, real hip-hop, you know what I'm saying, is like...
Fire.
Yeah.
What you doing right there? Tell the world.
Okay, so now I'm doing some green mixed with black tea. Mm-hmm. The finest... it's called... this was given to me by the owner of this place. And my man, he's from Ethiopia. It's Chato, and it says green and black mix. It's a blend of green and black. So I would put this on. This one already comes with the temperature you can put it on. It says green. I guess I put it on black, and it's called the finest. It's called finest jade. Yeah, finest jade.
That's what I tell the ladies. I'm like, hey, baby, you the finest jade in the whole place.
That's what you tell them?
Nah, she be like, what you talking about, jade? Who says that? Yo, Cosmic77 is asking about So No Rasul tonight.
Man, he fronting, yo. Rasul watching us right now.
I got the Zoom hooked up, Rasul, and you have the link in your email.
And he's watching us. I already saw it. I saw the what's name.
Click on the link.
Yeah, I thought you was coming in.
And we'll pull you right into the show.
Shay caught that lapis lazuli. Yes, you know about the man. Shout out to Shay. You know, lapis lazuli is a crystal stone. I'm glad you caught on to that. Yeah, that song, it makes you want to rewind, man. That's one of those ones. And I just felt it was right for this song because when you look at because I was looking at the cover a lot. You keep staring at the cover. It goes with the cover.
Yeah, it's great artwork.
Thanks, newborn.
And you've got some hidden stuff in the background there too, huh?
Yeah, you got.
This looks like it's. I don't want to say it, but there's the background. There's some shit.
Yeah. And even the back, for those who got the, when you see the back of the album, or if you got it online, they showing the back of the album, yeah, right? Because they have to show there's some secret messages in there too.
Yeah, I can show them the back. They saw it last episode, but I'll show them too.
Yeah, but when you get the hard copy of the album, the CD, and we're gonna try to do, definitely got to do some, because I spoke to Ben, so we definitely gonna do some vinyl of this. Got to. That cover right there. Oh, yeah. Tori dropped it. She said lapis lazuli is powerful. It's the queen's crystal. See, now you're getting it. Yeah. Lapis lazuli. Yeah, that's the queen's crystal, right? It's crazy. That's deep. I didn't even know that. I know it's powerful, though. Rasul, keep skipping. Rasul, they on you, man. I know you watching. They are watching. Can't be. I'm not even gonna do it. I know, right? I ain't watching. Oh man. All right. Next song, let's go. Now this one right here, this song right here, this is the. What is this song? We was spazzing out. This was actually two songs, but we blended them together. I'll tell y'all a little Easter egg, but they both was made the same way. So let's just go. This was called Vili Kingdom of the Logo. Yeah. No, Vili Kingdom of Longo. Let's go. And I know the title, I was just reading it, so I was just reading it wrong.
Okay, hold up. Let me
Yeah, my arrival. They said I appeared in an astro suit. He never had no use. Supreme gene variation and haplogroup. Strong and natural as my afro roots. Or twist by a queen the same color as apple juice. Lord God, Lord Son, the first Pharaoh Zeus. Past many sand dunes. Sing carols to my powerful parables. Egyptian tan moon. Cobra desert. The oldest letters. Homo erectus. I rise like the Tower of Babel. Unfinished steps go around, no windows. While in Tibet, the sky turned yellow, then green and gold like lentils. While over Rome, the sky was various shades of wine. Egypt, all the falcons circled the sky. The temperature went up like the ears of a jackal. The priest said, surely this is a sign. Close your eyes and vision my rhymes. For they record me, they press and rewind. Purely, I'm line for line. In my glory, like the sun I shine. Carving my story in the stones of time. There's no door key to a home-free mind. Man was made on the sixth day by mixing the bar and thick clay. The and met the key in the Amen Ray. Concentrate then animate. 6 neutrons, 6 protons, 6 electrons inside of a hexagon. My lexicon, no weapons formed against a rapid Decepticon. I move like I'm inside the movie Inception, but calm in the depths of this song. Hope your perception is on. 6 on the periodic table is carbon. That's the garden. The atoms, evolution, the hurricanes. I'm able, causing floods and reoccurring rain. The archangels will blame, but to this day, the oldest structures of triangles remain. Holding your brain, please don't go insane. It can get deep when I speak, I refrain. Meaning there's certain codes I sustain. I know what it contains, so the poet just entertains. Saw Michael, saw Prince, saw Kurt Cobain. My glitter socks in my heart-shaped box. My tears drop like purple rain. On top of my penny loafers, I'm trying to reach nirvana through yoga. Is there any hope for our culture? They don't really care about us. Signs of the time. Tea smell like spirits, that's Henny and soda. Is anybody there? Can anybody hear? Am I clear? I'm sitting in my chair. Suddenly I'm in Times Square. Then a prehistoric New York. I'm talking waterfalls, gigantic eggs. A pterodactyl rose up behind me and flew off. I'm seeing smoky canyons where Queens was. I'm talking flatlands, green hills, Bronx, Manhattan, and Brooklyn with mountains, monkeys and streams of mud. Suddenly I'm sitting in front of volcanoes in between floods. The time was rare, fresh air. Turn to my left, think I can see China from here. Millenniums from now, when they ask who was the greatest poet. From the cradle to the oldest, just wait a moment. Debate the omens, fight to bring up my name in your brain. For some it took the days of COVID for them to take notice. Every dope rhyme I say you play on components. I slayed opponents that keep rising but disappear like waves in the ocean. I arrive with the people with the long robes, freedom of the Congos. Lost tribe, high with the Vili kingdom of the Longos. Yeah, I'm at the cafe at the edge of the universe.
I know, right?
Somerset over the hills.
Good Lord, we're going in on this album. Going in.
Yeah, more or less.
Ooh, keychains right here.
I came from the mighty cosmos with a combo of writers and long convos. For the people of Longo is the DNA mitochondrial, the same as the people from the Bible. They all discussed and had tribal council. Sons of Yahweh was E1B1A. Edom turned our freedom to slaves, took our kingdom away. The men were enraged. They put their women and children in cage. Tried to split the Y DNA cause they were mutating from SLC24A5. So we smoke and stay high cause there was no hope in the sky. Come on, youngins, open your eyes. Computers desensitized, knowledge energized. I'm trying to improvise to the next emperor rise. Stay wise, civilized. They came to the Moshiach, holding teapots on the night of a lunar eclipse and the Easter equinox. Easter equal Ishtar, the sixth star of Tiamat. He was holding tablets beneath the fabric covered with cheetah spots. That was in Africa, but somewhere in America, the feathered serpent opened up like a peacock. Behold, nowhere in the Aquarian age, for the water bearer build an ark. Hegelian melanin shades, we build forever after the drops. Watch, J1, J2s. Deja vu. Bantus built castles near sand dunes, next to leopards and baboons. See a panda chew on a bamboo. This from Japan to the land of the Manchus. Before the Aztecs turned into Cancun, their calendar shows man's doom. Here's the example: bullet holes, multiple stab wounds, gang signs and tattoos, trying to show who controls the avenue. What's taboo? What's voodoo? Always bad news. Who's YouTube? The world's been black since 2-2. The streets are packed, trying to adapt to these new rules. My advice to you: do you? They don't care if you black or you white. These cell phones got a tracking device for the mark of the beast from the Antichrist. It started this season, take your family's life. The small owl on the back of the dollar, the one eye see through the pyramid. You really want to know right now what my feeling is? They killed Malcolm, they killed King, they killed Dr. Sebi, and they killed Khalid. Damn. What's
Had to get it off my chest. Yo, go get this album, yo. Think about that.
People of Longo outro. Sing to him.
Shout out to Ruler Y. I called him out. I said I need this loop. Oh man. Blood Flyer. I know. That one right there, we gotta. Yo. Lord, son. See, we didn't even put that part in there. We got that on the other part. Remember the girls?
Oh,
Lord,
yeah.
son, Lord, son,
Mm-hmm.
Lord, son. But we're gonna use it. We're gonna use it another time. But it was too crazy. Didn't even need that. What up?
See how I got you with the background?
Oh, that is fire.
And look, your head is already aligned with the actual statue.
Get out of here. Let me see. Put it right here. Yeah, that's fire, man. Gunfire, blood, seed. Yo, crazy. Oh, man, they ready for it. Everybody say arcade. This is it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm like Confucius, write music that's hardcore in Star Wars, but I'm George Lucas of the Caduceus. My hardcore is the art drawer. The wizard of words, a prince pronouncing the sound of Saturn. I like saying Saturn, it has a nice ring to it. From the house of the Mike King rulers, I write with supreme movement. The jeweler, chest drop gems, no jokes or humor. Step into my safari of Atari. Coleco vision cause ego collisions to the body. On my writing paper, I'm throwing the party. Crazy like the cholos from the 80s with their lady friends. Am I a Martian or Homo sapiens sapien? Gods like the Nomos or the Palladians, Arcadians, Armenians, Arabians, Mesopotamians. Another quarter, let's play again. Let me glide through your thoughts while I write with a wavy pen. I'll surf sonically.
Take that back. I can't let that fly. Yo, I'm containing myself. Take that back.
Yo, I forgot how
Yo.
crazy this one goes,
man, oh man. Yo, yeah, take that back.
And the fact that it's in this album,
yeah,
is interesting. Do you know what I'm saying?
It had to go on this one.
You're talking about Lord, Son.
Yeah.
And then you exit the Matrix.
That was it, right? The transition
through the arcade.
Outward. Through the arcade game.
Okay, what are we doing? Playback?
Take that back, yeah. Take that back. We gotta take that back. We gotta take that back. Man, I'll spaz out. This is the ColecoVision.
I'm like Confucius, write music. That's God calling Star Wars, but I'm George Lucas of the Caduceus. My heart poor as the art drawer. The wizard of words, a prince pronouncing the sound of Saturn. I like saying Saturn, it has a nice ring to it. From the house of the Mike King rulers, I write with supreme movement. The jeweler, chest drop gems, no jokes or humor. Step into my safari of Ataris. ColecoVision cause ego collisions to the body. On my writing paper, I'm throwing a party. Crazy like the cholos from the 80s with their lady friends. Am I a Martian or Homo sapiens sapien? Gods like the Nomos or the Palladians, Arcadians, Armenians, Arabians, Mesopotamians. Another quarter, let's play again. Let me glide through your thoughts while I write with a wavy pen. I'll surf sonically, sound free through your mind's ocean. Floating through your brainstorms you bring on. Trying to grab my lines, you out to sea, you left your blinds open. Time frozen, a ghost memory, rewind moment. Daydream, count the rings on the tree. Divine omens, talk to me. And sorta like therapy. Compared to me, I write heresy. Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except anyone be born of water and of spirit, he cannot enter into the kingdom of God. The winged serpentine around my bars, Byzantine verses in my cards. Elohim worship of the stars. My mic transform into a rocket. My shades become window shields. I'm sitting in the cockpit. It aims towards the darkness. The flame blows you unconscious, going towards the nebula. Hold up, decrease the speed. RZA release the bees. Never expect a KP. The beat is my nectar. It drives me crazy. If the sound is distorted, broken or prehistoric, I can reinstall it, restore it, re-record it, receiving the redeemed, the righteous, the ruler of the ring. The rabbits are received, so run like reindeers, cause the rapping rhino is redeemed.
Hey, Lord, son, I know, Lord, son. That's why I gotta say Lord, son, I did. You got the children with that, okay? Yo, that is fire. We gotta do something like that. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh. Get crazy.
This week, witness will immortalized right before your eyes, rise like water tides.
Yeah, we gotta pause. We gotta pull it back before we go into this. Yo, oh man, yeah. Yo, that's leaving the Matrix right there. It's leaving the whole building of the Matrix. So the story is, let's shout out. Okay, shout out to Mick. What's that? Mick Alone? No, let me see. Mick Tola.
Mick Takala.
Mick Takala.
FBT.
Thank you, brother. He said, salute King. I'm definitely meditating to the album. Good looking, bro. Man, this is something to, this album has no, this is something to definitely to meditate to. Thank you. I don't know how you can do it. This is kind of crazy. It got kind of crazy. The end. Mm-hmm. That's deep. That's deep, yo. I'm happy, yo. I'm man, Rejoice. Yo, man, happy birthday once again, AD.
Oh, thanks, man.
We celebrating this together as we approach the ending of the album. All right, bringing this crazy psycho. It's just one we was talking about. This one had to be on here. The Motor Ya.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Straight fire.
So we get crazy here. We get crazy and crazier with this.
Take flight, I'm off the rise. Late nights, you're horrified. It's Dr.
You can't just go in the middle of that one. Lady in the building. Shout out to Lady.
This week, witness me immortalized right before your eyes, rise like water tides. Take flight, I'm off the rise. Late nights, you're horrified. It's Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. I spot you devils in disguise. I watch through ghettos with crystal guides. My ball sees all. I can see the demon that's 2 feet tall. Taking off with the sparrows, blending in with the shadows. They near you on the walls, reaching for you with their claws. I'm the holographic universe. Brains are automatic, I shoot a verse. My pen aimed towards the tablet, then I move like surf. Catch your wave, wind glide when the pen is in stride. Never bump the machine. 2 quarters I paid. Keep up, this Mike is not a game. Manipulate part of your brain like Doctor Strange. And Thanos, I'm Chris Angel, becoming David Blaine. I'm David Copperfield of the macabre wheel. Gloves upon the pineal, the diamond seal. The mind's the key, it turns from each chakra like an automobile. You're in the seat of the soul, my drive is for real. Ta-da, I showed you something you never seen. With the mic and here it is, believing. You telling your mind what to think. I'm the wizard of bars. Wink, I'm a microphone master, monument. fragments of memories, murderous metaphors, mind-bending mysteries. This is musical magma, turning matter into magnets. Attract the most MCs, mirror the magnificent. Duplicate the magic, move closer to madness. Since Dorothy got swept up in the professor, Mr. Marvel, through a marble, scene of sorrow. Inner Auntie, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? It looks like a thriller, but the sun will come out tomorrow. Greatest novel, the all great and powerful. Man from Oz, from the land of stars. Marching soldier cards and winky guards. The cafe is called Pinkies. The waiters are Clyde, Inky, and Blinky. They glide between the tables as the place is packed, man. They all turn blue when I eat a sugar pellet to charge. Outdoor in summer, I order pasta, I have some tea. I stood up in your honor, tapped the glass with a spoon. It's Willy Wonka of the chakra factory. At your service, don't be nervous. I'll excite your 8-cell electrical divine circus like a circus. Always be about my purpose. I was crazy like Eddie, scary as a youngster. I call my girl a Kabillion Lillian, and I'm hermetic monster. The quantum jumper, mental adjuster, remover of cluster, demon hunter, chief thunder, the being conjurer. Outdoor cafe in summer. John Coltrane, Stevie Wonder, Fela Kuti, nigga spooky. 73 movies, everything's groovy. Moses under Kufi, alhamdulillah, or hallelujah. Mama say, mama sigh, mama kusa. LA or the band with will shoot us. Don't just do something, sit there, thug Buddha. No questions to why and where, just here. Your own ruler, blissfulness, fulfillment, blowing hookahs. Apple, ginger, kombucha in the cooler. Scripture in my medulla. The magician from Sumer, all gather around the same description of Judah. I stand in Greece and speak. I call Zeus, come out of Olympus. Go back to the pyramids, return to Kemet. Come, you were black in the beginning. Now call the rest of the gods, come out of their religion. We are the true and living, dancing algorithms. I'm in tune with my higher soul. Let's go over information, small details, and mediums at large. Rocking stones and seashells. Abyssinian black gods, grown female as old Israel. Magnesium is in my idioms. The ingredient to my raps previous. No encyclopedias. I write millenniums. My mic's titanium, urania, cinema. The minister, ancient as the cylinders. I'm a runaway train through the subway lanes and above to the astral planes. Everything got wet from the rain, even the snow cap to the crest of the range. Where it's steep to the very peak, to the crack of dawn. A rap phenom, firearm during quiet storms. The fight was strong all night long. To riot alarms. The mic in my palms is like seeing the future. Viacom. From my neck hangs a psychic charm. You can hit the thumbnail or lift a dumbbell. I don't care if you fit, it gets zipped and sip the junk mail. She rolls the blunt well and puff L. The hieroglyphic syllabary. Tigers, fishes, willow ferries. Mystery universities, the moon and Mercury. I did the Neptune burglary, then fleed into the Persian Sea with urgency. Occultist secret society practice of esoteric magic. Open the threshold latches, robe with gold fabric. I redeem the scroll out of the Tibetan singing bowl. Near the stream that flows, smooth as Kareem's finger roll. And the hair on Nat King Cole. A supreme glow, only where dreams go. Beneath the purple, red, blue, orange, and green bow. The immortal Captain Priest. The Moria.
Wow.
Yo.
Bruh. That was crazy.
Yeah.
That's an experience. And it makes sense for that to be behind arcade. Do you know what I mean? Because that's the same atmosphere.
Right. You play, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You're going through the movie.
Yo.
That was crazy. You have to breathe after that.
Yeah.
Woo! You know, it's crazy because of all the words you're saying, it takes an effort to keep up with listening to what you're saying because it's coming at the ears, right? Boom, 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 boom. He's rhyming that, boom, boom. We're trying to like absorb this knowledge that you just dropped at the same time hear what else you got coming because you were just unloading like just boom, 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 boom. So the mind has to consciously work hard. I mean, not work hard, but I mean, it's a challenge.
Jordan Rivers.
To absorb.
Yeah.
What you're saying, like, oh my gosh, and then it is a rush.
That was a spaz. Wait, is Rasul in here? Somebody said, "What up? They said what a rush." I said, I saw Rasul. I have these shades on, and they kind of like.
Now, when you do this track live, you're gonna have all those visuals we just showed on a huge ass
We
screen.
gotta set that up too because Ben told me some
Once
stuff.
you start going live again, Priest, it's going to be a very visual.
Don't talk about that. We can
You have to. Your show, your live show has to become very visual at this point. Because all the stuff you're putting out is so psychedelic.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
I don't know. I scared myself on that one.
Yeah, it didn't even have to be psychedelic. It's like
no, that's good. No, we need the screen like that.
Video
But
integration.
I like that, what's the name in there?
You know how we do that, right? We just attach your show tracks to the video.
Yeah.
So they play the video, and the audio just goes into the speakers, and that's your show track.
Yeah.
Done. So the show track is in the video, and then boom. And so you just run the MP4 throughout the whole night. And instead of having your MP3s, you're running
and so the data automatically go.
You're rapping on top of the video. Yeah, basically. The video's audio because it's synced. But then your whole show would be already done. That's how they do these video shows anyway.
Nah, we got to do that. Okay, yeah, we definitely gonna.
Yeah,
we definitely gotta because, Ben called me and said told me some good stuff. So we definitely got it. But that was it, man.
All we gotta do is bring your projectors to your next show,
I got
and
the
then, unless they already have it at the venue. Can't wait for these live shows to open back up, but you're gonna have to do a stadium or something. You're gonna have to do a large venue.
I'm ready.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm ready with all of this.
Like a tour?
Quarantine, canteen, sardine, whatever. We just locked away.
What about Smokeout? Cypress Hill Smokeout.
Yeah, we do that.
You could jump on that, right? I'm sure that's going to come back.
Everything.
Rock the Bells, because you rocked that Rock the Bells tour. All that's going to come back soon, hopefully. I mean, if they're going to open up theme parks again.
Yeah.
They're going to open Disneyland again soon. I think Magic Mountain's opening up soon.
Disneyland? Mm-hmm. I think you still a little kid.
Yeah, we're in LA.
You are, yeah.
I'm just talking about LA.
I understand what you're saying. I understand. It's your birthday, bro.
Yeah, it's my birthday. I'm just talking about, theme parks.
Hey, can I say something?
So I go to Magic Mountain down over this way.
Oh, you go to Magic Mountain?
Yeah, it's got more thrill rides. It's, more wild.
Damn, I can't get on the thrill ride.
Yo.
I gave that up.
They have a ride called X2.
Yeah.
You got to go on X2.
No.
That shit was so violent, I was upset. By the end, I felt insulted by the fucking ride because it's throwing you around. You're sitting there like,
yeah.
And it slams you, so you're literally getting punched around by this ride.
Yeah.
And it's like who can you fight against? It's the freaking ride, but it
made you.
I was offended.
Yeah.
Like, how dare you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Control of
you know how you get punched and you immediately react like don't fucking hit me. You know what I mean?
Right. Sharp.
When you're on that ride, it throws you around to a point where it's like, hey, take it easy. You know what I mean? You don't want to talk to. That's just getting too wild.
Oh, it's taking control of you. You can't have no control of yourself.
Yeah, it'll be rough. I can only imagine how you'd like that one, Priest. It's a rough ride.
No, I'm not.
That's fun as hell.
I retired from. I'm never ever getting on another ride. I may get on a.
Well, then you're going to Disneyland.
Maybe bumper cars. no, still. Yeah, exactly.
You gotta do Disneyland on shrooms.
Gotta do, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that way it's a little bit more like
some type of psychedelic.
Yeah,
you can walk through because you start seeing this mouse with a big head. I remember we did no serious real talk. We did a show. It was a weed event. Me and Ghost and I couldn't help for laughing because this dude had a big frog head. And it had to be like this with big eyes, yo. And he was just standing there, and it was just the whole time while we were performing, he just bopping his head back and forth like this. Yeah, big. I think it was a squirrel. He had a squirrel head. Crazy. Wow. Can't do that in there. Yo, we're approaching the end of the album, yo. Mm-hmm. What a journey. Lord, Son. So, as we go in, we go out. Stand on the edge of the universe. And let's just go.
At the edge of a universe humming a tune with sparkling crystal souls aglow. A part of thee.
It sounds like good night,
in the key of what we know to be every part without me. No only two can make it light.
I would do that in Australia.
You'll live forever tonight.
Master of the ceremony, cerebellum cherub era, Egyptian winged scarab, the king of terror, the god seen in my mirror. I sit between the Tigris and the Euphrates River. It's the timing and the writing that made me a killer. The name priest came from the technique, from using scripture over fresh beats that you can picture like the Aquarius, boiling 120 Celsius to pour all over the areas. While walking, my feet transform into chariots. The pumas leaped off, pulling me into the fullest MC. Fast as a bullet, the last of Brooklyn. The bulletin reads, the best to the last. How you gonna school the upper class? Soon as my pen touched the pad, y'all rappers gonna suffer bad. Out of touch cause y'all want the bag. Just look me up, it's King Tut in the mask, holding a golden ass. I rose whatever ass to reclaim our identity and stolen past. From frozen to molten to gas.
Alone at the edge of a universe, humming a tune, or merely dreaming we were snow.
Oh, beautiful, yo. A siren sound.
A siren sounds like the goddess who promises endless apologies of paradise.
Yo, you killing it with that.
And only
yo, AD, you crazy, dude.
Make it right.
I know, right? It's like Irish. It does, mama.
Because when I close my eyes, this is what I see.
Things are different.
Water reflects everything, and we're made up of water, so I'm mirroring our universe, putting everything into this verse. Commanded every king come out the dirt, commanded every queen come out the church. Let freedom ring, 532 megahertz, vibrating up to 33 vertebrates to see the celestial bodies to escape.
We'll go together in flight.
In panoramic, I scan the planet. Blue Louise, red granite, a true MC, mathematics. I said the classics, spread the masses, proved to be great on plastic. I used to be engraving tablets. Unity made my fabric. Ghost Hammurabi, toast to garlic, quotes from coffee, smoking parsley, throat to coffee. Mosasaki, seen Punjabi, Queen Pawabi, dreams of star seeds. Third planet like Queen Wasabi. Roam the Vatican with pink Versace. Front of the Caesars where they killed the Marnie. Dagon, Sargon, King David, Lord's son. Ghost Hammurabi.
Yo, Lord's son, yo. Yo, what a journey. Yo, what a journey. Yo, man, we done it, man. How long we been rocking, bro? Man, we went through the whole entire album. We had some fun, yo. The entire Lord's Son, there you have it. That's it, Lord's Son. Get that album, yo. Get that album. If you don't have it, go get it. It's definitely a treat for hip-hop. Oh, man, King Energy, yes. If you listen to it for your first time, it's my first secret album. You know, it came out of nowhere. Wasn't planned. Didn't plan it. It just happened. You know, I was just like, yo, AD, I got this, AD. Like, yo. And then it just happened. Because we still got a divine intervention on his way. That'll be here soon. Soon and very soon.
Plenty of work to do.
We are gone.
I never say like, oh, what should I do? Because there's so much to do, man.
Yeah, thank you, Raphael. What about those other three I gave
he's
you?
busy. Yeah, he sent me something in the past 48 hours. He sent me like 2 tracks.
Yeah, 3.
Huh.
Oh, that means you ain't touching.
I haven't had a chance, man. I had this whole birthday
your
thing.
birthday. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, exactly.
I'll be back to work tomorrow on things.
Yo, Lady Bliss. Yo, shout out to everybody who came out tonight. We just, man, it's AD's birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday again. Thank you again to 500 on it. Kept it 100.
Mm-hmm.
We keep this place going, yo. This is what I'm talking about. See, that's real love right there.
Cosmic
777. Yo, he just did it. Let it fly. Yo, we gotta give him something like a bang bang. We gotta play him we gotta do something for him. Man. He made it ring tonight. He made it ring tonight, and that's real love. See, that type of stuff, it keeps me in the studio. It keeps me creating. It just shows that we definitely appreciate it, and definitely going to continue. And we still got some more to come, yo, and that's what's great. And with that,
thank you, Kev.
Jody in the building.
Thank you to everybody for all the happy birthday shout outs. I see you. Much love, much respect. Appreciate y'all. I haven't even met these wonderful people, and they say happy birthday. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all you strangers.
Chat room, man. This chat room, they family, bro.
Celestial beings, what's good?
Is that the cat that with the rhyme?
I don't
last
know.
time with that shouted us out in the rhyme.
The rhyme from last time?
Yeah. Never mind. Yeah, we still design. Yo,
ooh, damn! So you just keep going,
Celestial,
bro.
Celestial being. It's art, and y'all changing the world. Thank you, brother. And we're gonna definitely keep this going. Danny Salinas said, "Play what?"
We still got a song promotion to do.
Oh yeah,
When you're
definitely.
ready for
We're gonna do that. Yeah, let's do the promotion.
Someone also requested we play some Anunnaki creation story, but that's 16 minutes, so we'd have to choose.
Oh, somebody want to see we could do it for him. It's your birthday, bro.
Oh yeah,
I'm here. I'm rocking. If AD tell me just chill out, we're gonna do a little bit more. We could do a little bit more.
Oh,
that's your birthday. I don't know if you have to go
definitely
somewhere.
want to do the.
Yeah.
The song promotion.
Okay.
And then the Anunnaki, we could just save that for another time.
All right. Say no more.
Yeah.
Say no more. Shout out to Betty Boops. She's in the building. She's watching, yo. Betty Boops. Y'all remember Betty Boops? She's doing poetry too. And she's going to bless us with some poetry. So if I can get Tori, Jody, and by the way, and Priestess, and I've heard each of them poems. 2 from Brooklyn, 2 from Brooklyn, and 2 from the Bay Area. That'd be crazy. What you think, AD? Okay. Think we got a group or something? We got something going on here. That'd be fire. All right, let's do it. Go ahead, guys. Let's play it.
Okay, so song promotion.
Peace, Ricky.
So this somebody paid for this one. It's Whiskey Drunk by Nathan Seeks.
Let's go.
He paid for this earlier with the super chat.
All right, let's go, Ricky. Okay, Rick.
Something tells me tonight this bottle we're sharing just feels right. And my head is all twisted to you. And I'm so glad that I've got you here.
This was a song request, by the way.
Is this him singing?
I'm not sure. It's a song promotion. Must be him.
I like
my
it.
partner in crime, my cup. Well, I hate and I love you so much.
All right.
All right.
Give it up. That is.
Hey, why you stop that? I was
you
really
want more?
jamming today. Yeah, yo.
You're like poison to me.
Passion, yo.
You pick me up when I'm whiskey drunk.
Pick me up when I'm whiskey drunk.
That's funny.
Yeehaw. Yo, that's real.
So that's Nathan Seeks.
I like that song, yo.
Just a reminder, that was a
I can't
song
laugh 'cause
promotion. If you guys want to promote your song for $20 in the super chat, send us your link and we'll promote your music right here.
Give Nathan some bombs, man. We got to give him some bombs.
It's
was
interesting because
dope.
we've always had hip hop.
Yeah, it was different.
We've never had someone submit a different genre. So, okay. You know.
That's a little
country.
bit country, a little bit rock and roll.
Yeah, a little blues. I mean, we welcome all genres here. Do you know what I'm saying? All music is good. As a music producer, I've had to study all the genres and figure them all out. You know what I mean?
Right. I like all type of music, man.
Yeah, country is basically blues with a twang.
I've messed with it, yo.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the stories are dope. You know, my favorite is Ring of Fire. Well, anything about the Cash Man. Mr. Cash. The gangsters love Mr. Cash. Mr. Cash made songs about the gangsters. His name is Johnny. You know, Johnny Cash.
Yeah. All right.
I went down, down, down. All right, y'all. Is that it?
That's all the song promotions we had. We just had one for today. If you emailed me with your track to play on the podcast, I'll email you back. There's just been a lot going on, so we'll do that. I didn't miss you. I got your emails.
Hold on, let me get one. I got one. Triple JC. Somebody sent me a beat, so let's play a track to beat before we get up out of here.
Yeah,
we out of here. It's your birthday.
Yeah, man.
Not Triple JC isn't a, what's the name? There's somebody else sent me. Triple JC did the. Somebody. Well, it's in the email.
Okay.
Just go to Killah Priest. We're gonna play somebody. First guy.
It's in my email?
Nah, it's in the Killah Priest. The company one, the Killah Priest music.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got that right there.
We're gonna drop. Because we play music too, and then when y'all submit this, remember when y'all submitting me beats and stuff
here
like
it is.
yeah. Okay, who we got? Jag. Oh, yo, Cover Boy. Still, you got some stuff too. All right, Jaguar. Just play this one from Jaguar. What is this, a song?
There's two of them.
All right, let's play the first one and let's get it. Let's get it and we out of here. This is a beat from Jaguar.
Okay.
Show them that, you know, on this podcast, we really care. We listen to it. Somebody said the rhythm. And in the rhythm of the night. Oh, nah. It's the
Ventura.
I like this, yeah. I like this video, yeah. This video. Play this a little bit. I like the video to ask him. It's trippy. Shout out to Tofu, Shinobi, House of Wisdom, I guess. House Israelites, HOW. I don't know. I winged that one. I don't know if that was the name of it. HOW Israelites. It's fire. Yeah.
It's chill. I like the.
I don't think I'm supposed to have played this, but this is what he said to me. This is dope.
Oh, so this is for you to rap on?
I don't know. I think it's a video. Nah, he's just sent this to me. I think this is him. He's gonna play the guitar. Something else different from him. Okay.
I see you, Lottie. I saw that. I'll get back to you. That's pretty chill.
Yeah. Then we ain't group cut. It's about to be over anyway. All right, y'all. Yo, with that
said,
AD, could you land the plane?
Plane landing.
Check us out next weekend. You don't have to cry. Peace of law.
So you're going to be on Spotify soon. But right now, these tracks are available on YouTube.
And iTunes, right?
Yeah, I believe Apple Music.
Apple Music, yeah.
They're asking for Rasul.
Rasul, you are Rasul on there? On where?
They're asking for him.
Rasul in the cave with Pickle Man.
Mm-hmm.
So watched the whole program. He's sitting up watching the program. Yo, the dude who called himself Killer Priest, he said no. Nah. Rasul watching the whole program. Gonna do that one or do Saffron?
Oh, you do this one because it's part of the album.
Yeah, exactly.
And we didn't finish it the first time.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Dave Flores. He said that's how Rasul gonna be crying after that debate. If we do, I don't even know what it's gonna be.
Wait, so there's a debate happening for real?
I don't know. It's like, I mean, Sue said, yeah. Sue says he's still. See, I don't take it because he's not showing up. And then every time the dude come, he bounce. He got
They're going to debate on Monday?
He got something to do. Well, Tahuti called in. He's here. He's very set in what he want to do.
Debate or not, let's just get Tahuti back.
That's going to happen.
And then
that's going to happen. We're going to have. We might have Tahuti. He's close by. He might be a regular. Coming through it here and there.
Have him come in, drop some jewels. If there's a debate, cool.
Yeah, I want to see some Tahuti. And they definitely, I can answer for them. I already know they want to see Tahuti again. Because a lot of them is go to his, they hit him up, information, and told him, some personal stuff and build with him. And he's been helping them and they've been talking.
Just want to hear his gems. Let him drop the jewels.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so we have Tahuti coming back Monday.
Ooh.
And we haven't heard from Ngozi in a while, so definitely got to do that. You know what I'm saying? I want to say good night. Good night. We already landed the plane, so let's get out of here.
Yeah. We'll see y'all on Monday.
But this I didn't learn until it was too late.
I, the black ruler that comes forth from Smai Taiwi. I, the almighty ruler, eyes fiery. And darkness is not a color, for I was in darkness and I created light. Incubated in night, meditated in sight. And you ask why I wear all white? Alright, I'm a Netaru, also referred to as an Elohim by the Hebrews, and Vishnu to the Hindus. I'm from the temples in Eridu, call me Apsu. I'm Tiamat, the obelisk, shadows 3 o'clock. Walk with us to see Enoch. The mystery key unlocks the coffin text he speaks, we watch.
People of Thebes, ask pity of the gods. Pharaoh is dead.
Not quite, open his tomb. All praise to Amun and the sun, which is Ra. Later combined, Amun-Ra, sun, moon, and star. Your Moses knows us. Before we toyed with the cobras, we showed them our culture. The same goes for Joseph. I show you them as pharaohs, but different names in their sculptures. Olmecs, Hotep. I am Menace. My thoughts are endless. My courts are crimson. And I am Thoth, the one before Musa when the law was given. You are my children, and I am Osiris, the rider of death. And I am his brother Set. Ra, the sun rises and the sun sets. Abraham kneels before Melchizedek as the 24 elders held the text. Over Isis, Ra, El, hold the scale, hold him still while his feet and palms are nailed. Behold the pale horse gallops along the trail. The name for gods were El, Shaddad, Nimrod, mighty hunter. His statue atop of the ziggurat steps. Me, Lamu, and Lahamu, then Anshar, then Kishar, and their offsprings was Antu, Kai, and Anu. From Chaldeans, the owl is seen during night upon the Nile. A child is floating down, streaming, but you have penalized angels and crowned demons. Come, meet Queen Hatshepsut. We are winged celestials, extraterrestrial beings seen by the Eskimos. We were here in the prehistoric Mexico. No, we're not skeletal, and no, they were never an embryo. Dynastic period, indigo. The Sahelanthropus traditions descendants, the species that mimic our kindreds, but we were monkeys.
People of Thebes, ask pity of the gods. Pharaoh is dead.
Not quite, for we came from the darkest part of the night. For within the shadows, the pharaohs gave you the apple to bite. These are the knowledge of good and evil. We also have the fruits to the tree of life. This is my key. Put it in, turn it, unlock it, and you will no longer be mummies. Around the garden, the meditating monks breathe. Slow and deep, and above the garden, the stars rearrange monthly. 12 zodiacs, please don't react, but it seems like Adam and Eve had company. Come with me, see the god they call Enki or Ea. His record was kept in the forms they wrote called Killah. And that time they were doomsayers, soothed prayers, tomb raiders. It was called a departure. The moon was split, or it was hit with ships that left moon craters. Here's the meta nature. Nature is where you get nature. Let's read the Vedas. Please, I need debaters. Do you believe in vapor or what you see on paper? The alpha and the omega, or the algebra creators. We are ancient, and you call us pagans.
People of Thebes, ask pity of the gods. Pharaoh is dead.
Do not regret that you were required to settle on tomb, for all existence is vanity. We desire no life in the hereafter. Remember always that we blessed you before we left. And for you who came to us from the river when we were already owned, were the greatest joy of our lives. May your heart be shielded from sorrow. Such is the desire of your Father.
Behold, his feet and his arms was black in the temple of Karnak, and along their walls show images of wars during Nubian combat. Above that were shapes and symbols of creatures like they had alien contact.
You are here in the house of death.
Above it all, atop of the hall, the Sumerian star maps that kept the records of when the heavens made Abraham his contract. All compact, Sargon's plaque over Akkad, Belshazzar, kings, elder gods, in and outside of the realms of ours. Images of Thutmose III and King Tut close to birds. Do not touch or disturb the Egyptian magician's words. His arm brush, his vision blurred, his wisdom slurred.
What do you watch here in the house of death?
Nin Gazeta, attend to the cedar, make them believe us. Where is thy brother, Abel? Am I my brother's keeper? Who are the other speakers? Those from the upper ethers. Wings like a raven, I am no pagan.
What do you watch here in the house of death? What do you watch here in the house of death?
I brought you the bodies of a man and a woman to be preserved by your art, so that they may enjoy eternal life.
As you say, we are artists here. What can you pay for our services?
I have nothing.
Nothing? Throw this carrion in the river.
Wait. I'm willing to work here, to pay for the embalming, for as long as you say I must.
Work here? Only condemned criminals. But the accursed of the gods seek work in the house of death.
There is no man here who is not better than I am.
Put him to work.